Live button again, and we are live again. Take two. Alright, so, again, do the little bit of recap to get myself back in the mood. Thedas is a continent in turmoil. To truly understand the world, you must look to its troubled people, the hard choices they have made, the nations they have built, and the bloody legacies they leave behind. When there isn't a would-be empire threatening war, there is a darkspawn scourge roaring to the surface, threatening to kill everyone, borders be damned. Then there's magic. Mages might not be able to choose their gift, but every nation has ways to deal with it. Some celebrate and foster magic as a skill, most violently suppress its use and dominate its users. Alright. Our game. The Oleander Maw, as the game's going to be called, takes place in the land of Ferelden. Let me show this map. We are near Redcliffe Village. The adventure begins in the tavern just north of Redcliffe along the Imperial Highway. The Frostback Mountains loom in the distance, and the cool air coming off the peaks finds its way through the windows and doors. There is a fireplace in the corner, and a group of human regulars next to it, laughing and being drunk. A surface dwarf sits alone at one of the tables. Two twin barmaids serving everyone within the establishment. All of you, the four of you, find yourselves spread across the bar. Drink in hand, food in front of you, thinking about your previous exploits. Now, as I mentioned, all four of you work together, whether it being a professional matter or a friendly matter, but this is a relationship you all belong to, because it is a bit of an unusual group having an apostate mage within. Because I imagine any Templars coming across you would not take kindly to him probably going to say you harboring a fugitive to the lands. But here we are.
Okay, my name's Zillow. I'll be playing Mrim the Apostate Mage.
Maram or Maram?
Maram.
I'm gonna say
No, Maram is fine.
It is ma'am. It is ma'am.
Real quick, Sorrel, if you look at the notes section of the character sheet, there's a little bit of a background on the character.
I should probably.
Oh, you tell say that now.
Yeah, if you wish to just get everyone to know each other a little bit, go and briefly tell what your background is for the character. Any takers?
I'm reading now.
I'm eating now.
Grief.
Okay, I'll read mine. So this is from Rim, again, Zillow, the Maram Apostate Mage. You trained in magic in a remote countryside of Ferelden. A reclusive elf to whom your parents apprenticed you in your adolescence. Little did you know your master was a prostate. Ooh. A mage who rejected the yoke of the Circle Magi. You found out the day Sentry Templars rode in and slaughtered your master and burned his house, where I also lived, to the ground. And then I'm going to develop my character as it goes through.
Not a problem. Who's next?
I don't know if I want to do a voice.
You just explain real quick, just to get yourself also in the mindset a bit of your character.
Yeah, I'm also
Wait.
definitely doing a voice.
I
Well,
can voice.
I'm going to.
I don't.
Oh, should I do it in character or not?
Do it.
Alright. The name's Sarrel. My parents were servants to a merchant family. Well, I saw the breadth of Ferelden towns, villages, and, all sorts of little cities growing up. I was always moving. I learnt from an early age that people everywhere, no matter their age, background, or race, now they hear what they want to hear. Almost no matter what you're saying, it was almost inevitable that you grew up to have a very loose appreciation for the concept of truth. God, I started reading that in the first person and went third.
I just want to say that was amazing.
Thank you.
It was good. I applaud you.
I applaud myself. Cheers.
Right, who's next to step up to the mantle?
Aragorn, you can go ahead.
Before he died, the grandfather told you that you be a Ferelden be free. Some related you as you gain strength, if not in wisdom. I doubt it, by the way. You learn that your father had promised you to a local band as a man-at-arms to stand guard at fortress and travel to war with its host. You're not powered, but neither are you any man's all. You left home the next day to make your way and fortune in Faden.
Mercenary, alright.
Also, I don't like elves and mages.
Oh, we
You work with two of them.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's
how-
all you work with is elves and mages.
I don't know how.
Damn it! I hate my life!
He just
If
hates
they're-
all of us.
I hate my job.
There's
You
one
won't-
that's just a mage, one that's just an elf, and one that is an elf mage.
He's gonna walk in and just goes, ah, fuck.
Alright, Chase, you last.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, name's Edlin. Swept off to the circle at an early age, but, you know, wasn't too bad. Got me out of the mud fields for the rest of my life, I guess. But yeah, tutors there, they opened me up to a world of knowing and learned so much from them, but after a while the Templars got a bit tedious, so I slipped away. Now, just trying to make the most out of things out here.
Wait, you escaped?
Just left. I didn't tell anybody.
Isn't that an apostate?
I'm sure they're fine with it.
Where's the closest Templar?
Okay, so.
The background's a little unclear as if I'm an apostate or not. I was circle trained, but it says now that you have left the tower of the circle.
You kind of don't leave by choice.
Yes, so you're pretty much graduated and allowed to go about the world, so.
So I've got this mentality of being better than the typical apostate, but like, because I was circle trained, but I'm also an apostate myself.
Well, you're not an apostate. You're trained. You have the stamp of freedom, pretty much. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. The write-up wasn't clear about that.
Yeah.
It says,
So
it
the
said that-
whole point of the circle in the your test as a mage is to make sure you're not going to be pretty much possessed by a demon and kill everyone. Once you pass that test, you're allowed to go out into the world and do your thing. Now, obviously, if you commit any crimes, Templars will come a running. So, for all intents and purposes, you're given the freedom to live your life now.
Are you sure?
It's
I
basically
remember
like college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that most mages still are trapped in the tower and only a few are let out.
Yes, ones that have show pretty much phenomenal ability to control their talents and not become a walking death machine are allowed to leave. Now, I don't know the full lore behind it, but I imagine you have to probably keep track and call in, so be it, say you're not some crazy walking monster. So
It's like college, except I get stopped to show my degree every 10 minutes.
Exactly.
sounds good.
It's more useful than a college degree, though.
Now,
I would say I am not a walking death machine per se.
a bit of the
Wow.
atmosphere
I mean, that's-
within the tavern is that the fact that if not for your two human companions, you expect there might have been a little bit of trouble. Now, a few things you have garnered by just the small reactions you saw from the corner of your eyes about individuals looking at you. The four of you definitely look like you take care of yourselves. The fact that one of you is a full-blown mage, people tend to be a bit scared of him, has also held off some maybe sayings that would be offensive in nature. But you notice that there are sidelong glances to both Meram as well as Cyril. Now, as you are talking amongst yourselves, or going about your business at the bar of this tavern, you hear a bit of commotion, a bit of noise, voices being raised outside the front door of the tavern. Now, we're going to do the first roll of the game. Everyone, go to your character sheet, go to the main page. We're looking for a perception hearing check. So before you roll, here's what we're going to do. If anyone under the focuses has perception hearing, you will click that button, and then you'll click the dexterity button under the attributes. Everyone, do this now, please.
I do
So,
not have perception.
yes, you do not attributes.
I've got it in. Oh, it is there.
Sorry, yeah. So there's perceptions there. It'll be under the underneath magic.
Oh my, I'm going mad.
But if you had an hearing on the focus, you use that and then perception, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So focus gives you a +2 to your roll.
Right.
Okay, can you say that one more time so I can understand that?
Okay. So the main roll is going to be under the attributes. In this case, it will be perception. Now, if you have a focus, which is kind of a specialty or a training within certain skills, in this case, if you have hearing, under the focus, it'll be the main tab, the middle tab, the middle box on the character sheet. You'll click on that and then click perception, and it adds a +2 to the roll. If you don't have that, then just click the perception button. It looks like a little dice symbol.
Okay,
Oh,
I understand what you mean now.
Yeah. For example, I have
Yeah, I don't.
For example, I have riding, so if I use that and then dexterity, I will have a
Yes.
bonus.
So,
Right, that makes
with
it more sense.
this, I can't say what the majority of you hear. Now, Miriam, you hear a bit of commotion, but you're probably a bit distracted with your food or whatnot in front of you. Maybe looking at some guy that's kind of staring at you a little bit intently. But for Cyril, Trenter, and Edlin, you hear on the outside, "Enough ears aren't allowed in here! Get out of here!" And you hear a kick. You hear "ugh" as someone is being a bit roughed up. You hear a cough, and then someone bursts through the front doors of the tavern. It is a servant elf. He comes in, and this is someone who looks very, very exhausted, tired. His clothing is caked in mud. His hands are a little bit bloody. He has a bit of just grime and dirt from travel about his clothing. And he comes in, wide eyes, looking around. And he's going, "Help! Help! Help!" And his eyes look. Everyone looks at him in disgust, being by himself. But his eyes scan the room and falls upon the bar, seeing two other elves there. And he immediately comes rushing over to the four of you.
I see him running over and I just go, "Oh, fucking hell."
Friend, we need to assist him. Come on.
Oh, fucking fine.
And he comes right up to Cyril and literally just kind of grabs the front of your clothing with his fist and just exhausted, and he kind of falls upon you a little bit, and he goes, "Help! Help! Attack!
Okay.
Attack!"
Don't make a scene, please. But just get up. Come on, sit down. Sit down.
Thank-
I help him towards the chair. Just sit down. Now, what happens?
He kind of looks
get it.
to the bartender and other individuals. Now, the fact that he's come to the four of you, people that were actually standing up in the midst of approaching you, have now thought better of that action and have kind of sat back down at the tables. The individuals at the front kind of look in and go, "Oh, shove off," and they kind of turn around and move away, leaving you here with this elf.
All right, fella, what's going on?
There's been an attack. I need someone to come help me.
What kind of attack?
Please be more descriptive.
I don't know much. Only that my master asked me to come to the servants' quarter, and he was bleeding when I saw him. He had wounds on his sides and his face. Claw teeth, I can't tell, but it was grave. And he told me to run and get help.
Right, okay, we can help, but there's this travel expenses. There's my food, my smokes.
Don't be so shrewd. We must help our fellow elves.
So, wait. You
Nothing's
mean you
free
came
in
all the way
Minecraft.
to the tavern whenever there's a city full of guards for help?
No, they're not going to help me. This is not here. It's another town. I ran as long as I could, but I have. He rummages through his pockets looking for any type of coin. He pulls out just a handful of copper. And he goes, my master's the mayor of the village. He can compensate you.
Fuck it, we're doing it. I hear mayor, I see the coins, I swipe. Let's fucking go.
Sarah, you mean we gotta help every single one of your kinsmen that comes up and has
We
trouble?
must.
Well, I don't know him, but fuck it, let's do it. He's paying.
Well, not well.
Well, it's money. Who cares? I could buy at least like 4 cigarettes. I could buy like some.
Alright.
If they pay, I go. If they don't pay, I stay.
In it.
I put my hands around him and I start coddling him and say, "It's okay. Me and my friends will help you when you're dire in need."
Thank you. And you just see kind of the weight lift off his shoulders at the mention of actual having help.
Where the fuck are we? What the fuck are we gonna do with him? In it.
He's
Of
gonna
course,
show
we'll
us
stay
where to
here and
go.
rest. That's actually probably a better idea. We have no idea where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they will let they.
So we're in a tavern, so I'd imagine it'd be a bit toward the nighttime. So I'd say it'd be roughly around maybe 9-ish at the nighttime.
I hand the elf the last half of my drink that I was drinking, and just say, "Here, finish this. Show us where it's at."
Thank you, good sir. And he takes it. And he literally swallows the food. This man has been extremely hungry. Oh, this elf has been extremely hungry.
I gave him alcohol.
Yeah, it's a drink.
And he drowns himself in it. He literally just opens his mouth and just drowns all the contents. And yeah, he looks a bit lovingly at a piece of bread in front of you, Trencher.
Oh fuck no, that's mine. He's not touching it.
I pass over all my food to him.
Thank you. And he literally devours the food in front of him.
And I give a snarl look at Tantor.
Okay, guys, calm down. We're not the fucking chantry here. We don't go give him everything.
Right. He hasn't even really paid yet.
Yeah, innit? Well, I mean, he gave him copper.
When one of us is in need, we need to show our good faith.
Communion. I'm very sarcastically just go, communion, love, family. Fuck off.
Well, let's get this over with.
After a few minutes, the food's gone. After, let's say, a few minutes, and he kind of stands up. He has a bit of a renewed vigor now. He has a bit of energy coming to his body, and he goes, "We must go now."
Very night.
Yes, I don't want to wait any longer. My master, he might be dead for all I know. We must hurry.
Oh, fuck it, okay.
Sake.
Alright. Deal just keeps getting more sour.
Yeah, beats standing around here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I get up.
Better be
guess
good.
so.
I get up and I walk towards the door and open it for everyone. Come along.
All right, and he walks out with renewed purpose, renewed vigor. You see a couple people looking at the entire scene that unfolded within the tavern, and you hear a couple people go, "Good riddance, damn knife ears," under their breaths.
As I walk through the door that Miriam's holding, I just say that these small niceties, they won't keep the Templars away. Then gonna continue through.
I don't comment at all.
Okay.
I don't make a
Stand there
comment.
awkwardly. Right. Okay.
Rim will remember that.
Okay, so you leave the tavern. Before you head off, I guess the question I had for all of you is, I am imagining no one's actually going to stay overnight. We're leaving right now at nighttime.
Yes, we must
Yeah.
post haste.
All right.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, I would stay the night, but I'm outvoted here.
So everyone check the inventory. Everything you have there is listed. Now, I wasn't a bit of rush preparing for today's game, so I won't have your weapon listed, but it's on the main page of your character sheet. It's there. But some of you might not have your weapon, but all the gear that's there listed is what you have currently on yourselves.
got it. I ain't got no weapon. I'll put that in at some point.
Why do I have a medium shield and two-handed sword?
And a short sword and a longbow.
I don't see any short sword.
Yeah.
I said longbow, but no sword.
Yeah, you have a longbow, short sword, and a two-handed sword. Look under the, like I said, I didn't put the weapons probably to speed up to get them prepared. But whatever your attacks and damages are on your main page of the character sheet is what you have equipped or what you have on you. So
Yeah, because I'm looking at inventory.
yeah, so for each don't look at inventory. Just ignore the weapons. I'll put it that way. For each character,
Okay.
you're like a Swiss Army knife of a soldier or a mercenary. So you can go two-handed, medium shield with a short sword or a longbow.
Okay. Wait, my bow doesn't show up in talent.
Because you don't have talents with the short bow. You have talents
Okay.
with the two-handed sword and I believe the sword and shield.
Yeah, but I can't use the bow then.
You can. You just get less. You get less bonuses to the attack roll.
Okay. So it's not beneficial to use.
Yeah, unless you want to shoot at range. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, as we head off into the night, we're heading north. You're following a bit of the direction of the elf, and he does actually mention his name. Thought I wrote it down. Shit, where's it at? Lindell. Alright, so. He goes, thank you so much for helping me. My name is Lindell. And as I mentioned, my master is the mayor of the town. He can definitely pay you for helping him. I hope the mayor is still alive.
The mayor of the town is being attacked? He doesn't have help?
He told me to get help. The town guards, I don't know. He told me to go, and I'm loyal to this man, so I went.
Right.
Elf loyal. Yeah, right.
This
So,
man is loyal to a fault.
what village are we going to exactly?
Elindo was.
Lindell.
Yeah.
Lindell is the name.
Okay.
Of the guy or the village?
Yeah, what village are we going to?
We're going to Terran.
Terran.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Elindo. My bad.
Oh, of course, Terran, yeah. I lean back to the rest of the group. Where the fuck is Terran?
Terran, is actually north from Red Cliff, along the western banks of Lake Calenhad.
Ah, right.
Yeah, that's the place.
So,
Never fucking been to that side.
you pull your cloaks and your clothing around yourselves with the bit of the temperature within the area. You take to the Imperial Highway. The banks of Lake Calenhad sit to your right, and the wide frostback mountains still loom over the area, with a bright moon glow. You head further north on the highway, and as you're traveling, you eventually come to a bridge arcing over one of the large rivers headed outward from the lake. It is made of stone and was obviously constructed long, long ago when the Tevinci Imperium once ruled nearly all the world. Now, as you approach the bridge, what I want to know real quick is the order of everyone's movement. So, quick button on the top right of the Fancy Grounds application. There's a button that says, I believe, PS for the party sheet. Everyone, click on that, please. So, what I want to know is how you all travel when you travel. So,
Which is front in that case?
this is the direction you're traveling. It's forward. So, go ahead and place yourselves in the way you would be traveling as a group.
Well, I'm naturally be the one in front. I'm the
You're the
head.
thick boy.
Yeah, I'm the thick boy. I'm the most armored.
Where's Lindell Trap? Like, where's Wendell in this, like, configuration?
he would probably be in the middle because he would have to kind of direct in talking with you, but you'd definitely be keeping close to Miriam and Cyril. So I'd imagine you'd probably be in between, the middle of
Okay.
the group.
As long as I'm next to him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So we've been traveling several hours, moon high in the sky, clear skies, so you're getting the ambient moonlight as the guide. At this time, though, does anyone, as they're traveling, how are they traveling? Do you have your lantern out? Some have lanterns, some have torches, some have candles. How are you traveling out and about?
How lit is the road already?
How lit?
Moonlight.
Yes.
We'll say it's a full moon, so it is fairly easy to navigate, but you can't make out too much detail as you travel.
Yeah, no risk to use a lantern. We won't see much more either, but we just be more visible to others.
Yes, that is true. Now, you've definitely passed the lights of the farmsteads behind you and whatnot, and in front of you have pretty much just open countryside. You hear the waters, the river in front of you. You can see the bridge. You can see the outline of the bridge coming up in front of you as you're traveling. Now, as you get near, I want everyone to go ahead and give me a scene perception check, please. Now, this will be a easier difficulty to Chadrick since he is up front.
Hey, what now?
Perception with the scene being the focus.
Righty. Don't got that.
My perceptions suck. Which is weird because it's my second highest one.
It's easy enough, though. As you are walking and you get to the foot of the bridge, Tranter, you just barely step. You see all of you actually see this, maybe just with the play of the moonlight, but there's actually a tripwire at the foot of the bridge, ankle high.
Ooh, traps. Not fun.
Who sets a trap on a road?
I turn towards Linda and ask, "Do you know anything about this?"
No, I just wasn't here when I ran past.
How could you say such a thing?
Because he passed here earlier. How do we know he's not leading us into an ambush?
Why would I set a trap if I'm gonna come back this way?
Or
Because
because you'd be leading us to nick our cash.
That's
That doesn't say he
preposterous.
would find help.
Well, then again, he did pay us, didn't he?
He did pay
Yeah,
in
but
just a
that
few
is-
copper, so he didn't have a handful. He had a little bit.
and even if he paid us, he can just take it back when we're dead.
That is a very good point.
Yeah.
Cyril, can you do anything about the trap?
Actually, if you want to, you can do a. Let's see. This might be a cunning check to see if he might be lying.
I can do it. I'll do it.
Actually, I'm seeing if the cunning is the actual. Like I said, this is my first time running this game, so I'm still learning a bit, and I'm wondering if. I wonder if it would be cunning or if it would be perception to see if he might be lying.
I feel like perception would probably be more visual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe cunning's more of a.
Oh yeah, it's not okay. Yeah, so
Insight.
definitely give me a perception. So those that want to see if he might be lying, go ahead and give me a perception.
I
For
already
fuck's
believe him,
sake! I keep getting 11.
That's all right.
All right. Now let's talk about some rolls real quick. So we're seeing the rolls 3d6, and we're seeing the green dice. So when we do rolls in Dragon Age, we roll 3d6, and one of the dice is going to be called the Dragon Die, which is going to be the green one inside Fantasy Grounds. Now this dice represents a couple things. The main one is in combat. It represents how many points you get to accomplish stunts. I'll explain that when we get to it. But it also explains how well you do a perceived task if you succeed with the initial difficulty, with 1 being the lowest and 6 being the highest. This can relate to the speed of, say, opening a lock or a door, to seeing how well you perceive someone might be lying to you. So, with these rolls by Tranter and Cyril being a 1, even though you succeed the DC, you can't really tell.
Wait. Cyril, the second one is now the other one is.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at this right now. All right, so I'll say with Tranter and Edlin, both of you, Tranter, you can't really tell. He seems to be telling the truth. Now, Edlin, you are fairly certain this man, by looking at his condition, either he is faking it very, very well by running and being his condition. Cyril, you can quite successfully tell this man is not lying. He's a bit nervous. He actually looks a bit nervous that you might throw him to the side now with this new scenario that just popped up.
So the stunt die is the most important die?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Right, I believe him.
Oh, thank you.
Who's Cyril again?
I'm Cyril.
Of course you believe him, you're an elf.
I think he's fine too.
I don't believe him. Well, I believe him, but I don't like him. No offense, mate. I don't know you.
Oh, of course, but no, I didn't set this. I have no need of. I've never made any kind of. I never really go outside the lines.
The more you talk, the more I don't like you. So just zip.
I
said you're telling the truth. So zip, and I do the hand motion.
We've got two in common here.
We.
You hear from the top of the bridge.
Oh shit.
And you now see the silhouette of an individual kind of stepping up. And you see and hear kind of the spark of Flint in the background behind him, but beneath the arc of the bridge. You can't see, but you see the glow of the torches. And this individual speaks up. You come to the bridge of Thorin. We protected this bridge against the marauding Darkspawn on the side. Obviously you're not Darkspawn, but you're free to pass for a bit of a moderate fee.
Oh, I see. You're bandits. You're.
Oh, no. We're not bandits. We're the Grey Daggers. And like I said, we protect this bridge to keep the Darkspawn from passing across.
You and how many?
What race is he?
He is very much a human.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured. How many are you?
Oh, it's enough to take care of the likes of you, friend.
Yeah, but
you.
I gotta tell you, I like this guy. You can tell he's practiced it in the mirror.
Yeah.
He's made this speech multiple times.
He's got a little beard dangling from his hip.
If
Yeah,
only you were as
I
good
don't
as
think
making
you're
speech. Sorry.
I don't think you protect against anything, especially not Darkspawn. Probably you only protect yourself and your purse.
Now I've got to admit, mate, if you were, as good as making speech, as good as setting traps as you were as saying speeches, I mean, we would have been caught, mate. You know what I mean? Like little shitty tripwire here. It's just, what does it do actually? Is it like a bell? Is it like arrows? Or is like an elephant going to fall from the fucking sky? Oh, sorry, are we going to get covered in nugs?
Man, you're so funny, Cyril.
I know. It is my city humour.
It's only he's never killed yet.
Yes, I'm surprised I've not been shot by an arrow yet, to be fair.
Well, we don't need unneeded bloodshed. The string is just to alert us to any Darkspawn. As he says this, you realize that the tripwire is on the wrong side of the actual bridge to actually warn of any Darkspawn coming in. But that's beside the point. I'll ask one last time. We can go the easy way or we can go the hard way with this, but I don't really want to hurt all of you. So if you just pay me a few silver pieces as well as your arms and armor, we can go on our merry way. You can head back to the Redcliffe village.
How many?
Okay.
How many men?
Can I walk up to him? Like walk up to, like I'm going to give it to him.
If you wish to. Now, from the immediate observation, he is by himself at the top arch of the bridge, and we have the glow of several torches illuminating from behind the bridge, behind the arch. You can't tell how many are there, but there are a couple there, or it's a clever ploy in a way. But right now you
Yeah,
see just
okay,
one.
okay. What
So-
I do is I walk straight up to him and tell him, okay, have my sword and stab him.
Okay, before you do that,
Okay.
what's everyone else doing?
So
I
like
see- Oh, sorry.
the light is coming from behind him from beyond the bridge.
Yes. So he's literally seen all of you by the outline of just the moon glow. He's seen all of you, and was the lantern he had.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
The bridge, what's it crossing? Is it a large river? Is it a small creek or stream that I can walk through?
You definitely can walk through this. It is several meters deep, and probably about, I would say, 20 yards across. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to swim across. With full gear, would not be pleasant.
Mixing meters and yards.
Shut up.
I'm not.
18 meters. 18 meters.
I'm not swimming in now. Get me tobacco wet.
Yeah, I'm not swimming either.
Yeah, no.
So it would be, what, 15 meters, I think I would say?
18. I googled it.
20 yards. Is about it.
We're doing a rough estimate of 16 meters.
Let's just do
Across.
a standardized length.
Okay.
It's about 18 length.
After like 10 minutes now, we're gonna be like, the length of the water doesn't matter.
Pretty much.
It's just a lake. Just a river. That's all it is.
18.3 if you want to be more specific.
It would not be fun to cross, I'll put it that way.
Okay.
I look to Lendl and I tell him, "You should go hide yourself. This might get ugly."
Won't
He's
that
not going to
alert
hear
you?
that. But with you starting to actually move forward, Tranter, he goes, no, he raises up a hand. He goes, no, you can stop right there. You can drop your weapon on the ground right there. We can come pick it up.
Hey, do you think I can like shoot him in the bollocks from here? Like, I
Yeah,
can bullseye
I
him.
was thinking the same thing.
Do you want me to try it? Fuck it, yeah.
This
so-
will definitely initiate initiative rolls.
Yeah, everybody won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, let's do it. I fucking knock an arrow and then.
I'll
Alright.
do an arcane lance.
Alright, so
And
we'll
I
do this real
believe I
quick.
can understand how attacking works.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a real quick bathroom break. So I drank a lot of damn water. Then we'll go into rolls. But before we do any rolls, or we can do rolls while I do this. Everyone roll their initiative, which is just gonna be a straight dexterity roll.
Oh, that's cool. Oh fuck.
Very good dexterity.
13.
14.
14.
9.
6.
I can't wait to stab him in the bollocks.
I just got a 9. I guess it's fitting for a mage to have the worst dexterity.
I'm going to go to the toilet quick.
Says
I'm
you.
gonna grab some more drink and some scran.
What do they teach these circle mages?
Apparently a little bit better than I have the
Marim's,
+1.
Marim's just standing there like stretching. I see they didn't teach you cardio in the circle.
We were just too busy learning proper magic. Stretching back to
I'm definitely right.
Definitely
Let's
will
close the
remember that.
map. Let's go ahead and do this real quick.
Halen. Cowlin. That's not the guy's name. The guy's name was Thorin.
I know his name was Thorin.
Oh, it's canon. Orzammar, the Lonely Mountain.
Shut up.
Howdy. How funny would it be if this guy's the only one here? It's like, no. Me and my posse over here. The 10 men I have over here.
It's just like tripods with torches on them.
Yeah. It's a couple of scarecrows with like a torch, like crudely put in.
Holding a long stick to look like a
Yeah.
spear.
Get them, boys.
What?
And he hopes that's his ultimate move, just yelling for his team to come.
There's a bunch. Yeah, we think they're scarecrows. Oh, he's only got scarecrows up in there. They just turn. into
I don't think
shades.
he has.
I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
I don't think he has anything about torch.
Mm-hmm.
Anything but torches.
Yeah. We didn't see any weapon, just the torch light.
He just calls an army of Darkspawn.
Well, I
Alright,
should have
let's go
probably
ahead and
looked him
roll
over to see his
this.
weapon.
Then roll
Maybe.
this.
Combat tracker.
Yep, I'm building some stuff right now. Ooh, alright.
Building some boys.
Out of straw.
Alright, so
He's
let's
rolling
see.
scarecrows.
Let's look at dexterity checks. So Cyril got a 13.
Yep.
Look at Miriam, got a 14. Trencher got a 14 also. And then Edlin got a 9. Alright, so if everyone opens the combat tracker, it will be the CT button on top right. This will be the main interface for, well, one of the main interfaces for combat. You'll see the stats and whatnot. And then I'll share I'm not going to use a battle map, but I'm going to use a thematic map.
Oh shit, there are people.
Wait, how do you know they're actually people, not scarecrows?
That's
Like,
Like,
so-
yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's.
Position yourselves on the left-hand side, please.
Not in melee.
I am long range. So
Or should
we
be
will
like
see.
there.
Well, actually, what's kind of the length of longbows?
For this, I'll put this all within short range, so no modifiers to the short bows, or to the short or long bows.
We'd be close
Okay.
range.
So would that I then be in medium range?
Either
What
close,
I'm
medium, or long. For bows will be no penalties. But to move
Thank you.
between long to medium to close will cause one movement. So to go from say close to melee will be one movement. To go from long to say close, which you see where the two of you are, will cause a run or a that nature. So we're going, a little
gotcha.
bit abstract, but
I believe Tranter might get fucked.
I'm not gonna get fucked, I'm gonna fuck them up.
do you want to move close? All right, so we're going to start. It is going to be the first round, and you hear in the background, these fools are going to make it fun for us. Let's go, boys! As you hear the movement of men running up, torches in hand. And they're definitely brigands. You see 3 of them with their leader, Thorn, up front. And they rush at the first thing they see, which is going to be Trencher.
Me!
Oh, that's just some weird looking scarecrows. Oh shit!
Scarecrows that move.
What? That's weird. He must have put them on like pigs or something.
Another
Alright.
apostate.
So, for combat, we have actions that you can do as many free actions as you want. That's within reason. Then one minor action, and then one major action. You can downgrade a major to a minor, so you can do 2 minor. The actions you can do, you will see on your character sheet on the bottom left. The bracketed M is for minor, and then the normal ones are for the major. They'll tell you kind of what they do. So, these 3 brigands are going to rush up towards Trancher using their minor action to move. They're going to come up, and they are going to pretty much bum rush an easy target to them. So,
Easy. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Trencher, the first individual comes in. He has a dagger, just one. He's holding a torch in the other hand, and he goes in to attack with the dagger. Now, I'm going to head and do a roll. Alright, so here comes the dagger attack. Alright. I wonder if this... Okay, it does work. Okay, so I rolled a 19. Now, you'll see your defense for you, Trancher, I believe, is 14. So, this
Yeah,
does
16
hit.
with shield. 16 with shield.
Okay, so he's the shield. Alright, so he still
Yeah.
hits. Now, here's how stunts work. Here's how the big part of the game works. Whenever you roll doubles, in this case, I rolled a 6, 3 to 6, so I rolled doubles. My green die, the dragon die, gives me the amount of points equal to what I rolled. In this case, 6 points. Here's what you can use with them.
Sorry.
You follow me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
Everyone go to character sheet. Now, you want to go to the second tab or the more data part. You'll see under images, spell stunts and stunts.
Ooh.
An easy way is to drag these links at the start, drag that to the hotkey bar on the bottom of the screen that says 1, 2, 3. Look at these. These are what you can do.
To the bottom what?
Drag to the bottom, drag to the hotbar to make quick links, make hotkeys for it.
Oh, you never told us that.
Whoops.
So,
Very fun.
this guy
Hot
hits
link.
you, as well as rolling 6 points. He's going to do a dual strike. He's going to come in with a blow with a dagger, and then he's going to do a second blow with the dagger.
Oh wow.
So only one attack roll, and I have two damages to you. So I'm going to do the rolls for the damage now.
Maybe we should have stayed back and let them come to us.
All right. I unfortunately rolled 2 6s, so it's 2 9s. Now this will be reduced by your armor. So for you to strength, your armor is 4. So you take 5 damage from the first hit and another 5 damage from the second hit. So you take a total of 10 damage.
Can't I defend?
No, because that's their turn. And they did have higher initiative.
So I can't like had to defend on my turn.
Yes. I would
what's the
say
point?
you might have moved in up defensive just in case, but I still think that it's not going to help you out because I believe it's still going to raise your defense by 2. If I'm
Okay,
looking.
But they'd still hit.
Yeah, it's only plus 2 guys. They still would have hit you. All right. The second one is going to now swing at you. He's same thing as a dagger and a torch in his hand. He sees the blood being drawn from his companion. He just grins with just dark and gritted teeth at you. He goes, "This is gonna be easy."
No, it fucking isn't. Oh, yes, it is.
All right, a 12. So you break up your shield in time, and it just strikes off the shield with a bit of a spark. And the second one is going to do the same thing. He comes in to your side, trying to flank you a little bit. I don't believe there's flanking rules, so I'm not going to do anything about it, but he's going to go for the dagger roll. And this is a 13. So once again, you do like an arc with the shield and block both blows. And their grins kind of fade away a little bit, seeing that it might not be so easy. Miriam, it's on you.
Okay. So yep, from a long range I use my arcane lance.
Okay, so real quick, we talk about your spells. So you'll see where it has Flame Blast and the Glyph and the Auric Armor. So you'll see a couple boxes with numbers, 3 boxes. The first one is the bonus, which is linked to your magic. The second one is actually what you have to roll to successfully cast the spell. So your Flame Blast requires a 12, you have to roll a 12. The third number is how much mana it costs. You'll see mana on the top of the box where it says mana. You have currently 20 out of... We have 20 out of 20 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you raise up your weapon and about to lance this individual. Go ahead and roll.
Who?
Me.
Who are you attacking, by the way?
I am attacking the second brigade.
All right, yeah, this lance flies true. Now roll the damage. Nice. All right, so this thing strikes him straight in the chest and does pierce him a bit. And he goes, "Oh!" And he kind of staggers back a little bit. He does take 5 damage.
Why not Boren, by the way?
All right. Now, since you didn't take a minor action, you can do a minor action, whether it be in moving or I'm not sure what kind of minor actions you guys can do that might help. Oh, I guess you can do aiming. So aiming moves only little things you can do minor wise.
Yeah. So I am going to
Aiming.
move 1 space up.
Okay. All right. Now, in the combat tracker, you'll see a little down arrow on the bottom left. Click on that to pass your turn.
And the bottom arrow.
Will be under the combat tracker.
There we go.
All right. Thorn goes, "You made a mistake, boy." As he comes in, he unsheathes a short sword and a dagger, and he goes in for a bit of a peculiar, precise blow to the lower stomach of you, Trencher.
Bring it.
Ugh, and your shield comes down, blocks it. Alright. Tranter, you're surrounded, but it's your turn.
Go on, Tranter.
I keep getting skipped over there. Like, manager underscore image dot lua.
What are you doing?
I get skipped errors.
What skip arrows?
Image, no, manager underscore image dot lua.
Oh, the console errors.
Oh, yeah, so there might be some console errors. Just drag that to the bottom of the screen and just leave it there. So it's some stuff from me when I was making this. I'll find out what's causing the error later on. But for the time being, if you do get one, console error, just drag off screen.
Yeah, just click.
If you close it, it's going to pop it up. So just drag it to the bottom of the screen so it'll be hidden.
How do I select victim?
Oh, you can control left click on either the individual picture or the comment tracker. There you go. You're targeting number 4. This is going to be automated like 5V. So tell me what you wish to do. You're surrounded, so you can't really move, but you're going to swing your weapon. All right. Go ahead and roll. So you see on the sheet, you'll see under where it says damage, you'll have your sword attack, sword damage. Go ahead and click the dice for the sword attack. All right, 16 will definitely hit the brigand. Now go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
All right, not bad. So that's 5 damage to him. Yeah, so you come in and you just draw blood, kind of splurting across the landscape. You see a bit in the background, those of you in the behind, see just kind of blood fly. And the guy goes,
I just remembered I didn't get my arrow off, did I? On foreign. Because I said I was shooting him in the bollocks and that was what initiated combat.
Oh,
yeah,
but you hadn't plucked bow, so...
Fair point.
Did I cut his ponytail? That's the point.
No, he is bleeding, though. So 2 of them are definitely bleeding right now. So go ahead and pass your turn, Tranter.
I was aiming for the ponytail.
Alright, Cyril. Now, with you, Cyril, you have a ridiculous movement speed, so I'll allow you to move 2 spaces with 1 movement. Or 4 if you run.
You've got it.
Go
right
for big
now,
and number 4.
I'm just
Thank you.
going to... So I'm a bit of a coward, but I'm not going to admit that. I'm going to make a longbow attack on brigand number 4.
Oh,
Alright.
you fucking knifer.
Yeah.
Alright, arrow flies true. It's a smash into number 4. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, and then I can use that 5 as a stunt, can't I?
No, because you didn't roll doubles.
Oh, right.
So so
okay.
far only I've rolled the double. But you did a
Jesus
bit of significant
Christ.
damage.
Fucking hell. I do hell of damage. And then I'm going to use... Let's use 1 bit of movement and just move forward.
Right. So you loose an arrow that flies right into his collarbone, and he goes, and he's starting to actually panic now in his eyes. He's starting to actually move back a little bit, although it'll be on his turn when he does. Now, Cyril, go ahead in the combat tracker. Click on the bottom left, the down arrow. Very good.
Of course.
Edelyn, it's on you.
Okay, I'll take a minor action to move forward 1.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast Shock.
Shotgun AoE.
Yes, it is.
Okay, 6x6. So I'll let you.
They're all surrounding him, right?
I'll let you hit everyone if you want to drop it on Trancher, or you can hit all 3 behind if you wish.
The spell reads only enemies. Oh wait, anyone in the area. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, I'll drop it on Tranter.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Be right.
You backstabbing piece of shit.
We've all just fucked Tranter. I'm not going up. He's bombing him. Maryl's not even going to heal him.
Fucking
Alright, so you start to gather the energy in your quarterstaff. Now, go ahead and roll for it. You got to beat a 13, which you did. Alright, so now go ahead and drop your mana by 4.
Okay, drop my mana by 4.
Mhm.
Targets make a Constitution Stamina test.
All right. So I'm gonna do a group for the guys. And I'll do one for Thorn since it's a bit unique. And then I want also Tranter to do a roll also.
Ooh,
Right.
you got stunt points.
Trantor. Whew.
That could have been enough. I got 2
Got
double.
2 6s.
All right.
You got
So
2 6s.
Thorn failed.
Wow.
The Brigands, yeah, they passed that quite successfully. All right. So it looks like Tranter.
Whenever-
Oh, they did really fucking good. Okay.
Whenever
Go
they
ahead.
succeed, they only take a d6. If they fail, they take a d6 plus magic penetration.
Yeah. So I'll adjust it in here because I didn't do it. So just go ahead and roll the damage and we'll adjust it.
So I still take damage.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
So you take 4 damage.
Mages.
So you take 4 damage. The Brigands take 4 damage, but Thorn takes 9.
Yes.
Does it say if it's penetrative or no?
On Thorin, it's penetrative,
Okay. So you take. Oh damn! You
What
take 5
about
damage.
me?
not penetrative on you.
So go. So you can subtract it from your armor. So 4 from your armor, which means actually the Brigands all take 1 damage.
And yeah.
And I only take how much?
You take none because you have 4 armor.
Ha!
He's saying how, like.
I knew that going in.
This must have been a plan you've done before.
Yeah, I've done this several times.
I love that. I knew that. Yeah, I completely trusted you.
All right, and then go ahead and pass your turn.
But also, Tranter got stunt points on his roll.
That's not gonna do anything for this because that's only for right now. Now I'm using set 1 or the first kind of base game of Dragon Age. Are 2 other sets which add more stunt point rolls. But to make this for one shot learning it, I made it a little bit less. So we're using just stunt points for just combat. They have them for exploration stuff like that, which I'm doing right now because I don't want to have too much stuff to overload myself with. So
Okay.
Watch how I never get a stunt.
it just means he just maybe he realized what you're doing. Maybe you've done stuff before, so he takes it. He's fine.
Yeah.
He knows what to expect. He's not surprised at all. All right.
Oh.
So these 2
He's a mage
brigands.
after all.
So 9 on the big guy and 1 on the rest of them. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Did he kill them? No, that's not good enough.
they're a bit hurt. You see one of them. So Thorn was taken by surprise. He's oh do you hear him? So oh damn. The other one that's a bit hurt right now is looking to possibly run away. But the other 2, they want to finish the job. So they're gonna go around a little bit using the movement, and he is going to try to skewer you. And I rolled 1 stop point, but I rolled a 9, so he misses. The other individual, he's also going to skewer 16. You need it, so he misses also. So you're blocking fairly well. They're
Why do you
Treasure.
think I'm gonna pick
the one that's got
shield?
an arrow sticking out of him. He is going to try to not
I
run
just
away.
Can I intimidate him with just give him a really mean look?
Maybe their turn, but he goes, "This ain't worth it," and he takes off and runs away. And you hear Thorn go, "You coward! I'll skewer you when we get back."
Are there like opportunity attacks in this game?
I am actually not sure. I don't think there is.
Hmm. Can we just say fucking? Just fucking.
Here,
can't
I'll make a real
shield.
quick roll. Tranter, go ahead and make one real quick roll. If you succeed, I'll let you
okay.
kill him straight off.
What roll?
Attack roll. Just make it a straight attack roll with your short sword.
Okay.
Okay, you hit. So
Yeah,
as
he's
he runs
fair.
away, his back is turned to you, and he just do a quick slash with his sword across the back of his neck, and he just drops to the ground.
Did I get the ponytail this time?
He did make an attack.
Yeah, you do. If you get to attack someone else, then I'll let you go ahead and do it. But
Seize the initiative. You can go first.
Seize the means of production. Sorry.
oh wow,
my
yeah. So
goodness.
you'll go actually. I'll give you 21 AC if you wish to go with this then. Or sorry, not 20 AC. 21 initiative. Do you wish to do that, or do something else?
No, I go.
Okay. So, Tractor, I'm bumping your initiative to 21, which means you can immediately go right now.
And again, got the console level. Piss off. Okay, I would then look straight at Thorin and just stab him in the gut.
Go for it.
Nice.
That will hit him. Alright, so he's going to take a bit of damage here. Let's see, 3, he's taking 7. Yeah, he actually drops his dagger to the ground. He kind of bends over a little bit and he goes, oh, damn the Maker. Still standing, but he is in bad shape. Alright.
Can I tell him while my sword is in his gut, you picked the wrong fight, boy?
He probably realized that now. Mrim, it's your turn.
Okay. From this range, I'm gonna cast.
Just quick. What's the order call thing?
What's what?
Underlord. There are green, red, yellow.
Oh, is that just health?
Yes.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, heavily wounded if you hover over it.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah. So Thorin's heavily wounded. And then you'll see like the bit of the yellow for the hurt ones. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Flame Blast on, I guess, Thorin, but it's also going to hit the Brigand number 3.
What about me?
Okay.
No,
It's fine.
It's 2 yards wide, so not
Okay.
Mine was 6 yards, so that's
Yeah.
why I hit everybody.
Yeah, that's why I hit everyone.
Yeah, fuck you. I feel gagged upon here.
I believe. Yep, that's success. All right, go ahead and drop your mana by 3, and then do the damage.
Whoops, sorry.
Did you get to make a dexterity check? So let me do this real quick for both of them. I'll do this for both, so they both fail.
Wow.
Does it say it's penetrating or no?
No.
Wait, wasn't it flame? You think that would negate armor?
Yeah, no, it doesn't say. Nope.
Okay, I'll say the armor takes the brunt of it, but they're still gonna take a bit of damage. So let's see. Number 3 is gonna take non-damage.
Anyone hit by the blasting.
And then Thorn, you see Thorn go light up like a bonfire, and he goes, ah! And just literally runs away a little bit in a panic and just falls to the ground.
The flame purifies all.
Fucking hell.
That's a bit dark. I don't like that.
Not I get paid. Wait, wrong franchise.
Alright, so with this, they will actually break and run, but I will let, stick initiative order, I will let Cyril and Edelyn to decide on if they wish to kill him or let him go.
Kill.
Yeah, definitely kill.
Fuck him.
Alright, so we got 2, they're fleeing, so Cyril, how do you take out the next one?
I reload my bow and then I reload. Is that the right word?
You draw a new arrow.
I think you knock a new arrow.
Knock an arrow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Knock,
That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking of.
I
And
mean,
I'm just gonna see if that
And
works.
then shouts, go for the weaker one.
I'm firing at one of them.
It's gonna kill him, so these are just killing blows, so,
And then fun.
where do you place the arrow?
the
I
nuts.
think you can exactly guess where I'm going to plant that
The
arrow.
nuts.
Straight in the bollocks. I'm going to make a shish kebab.
Yep, goes through, you hear go, ah, and you just hits the ground, rolls, stops moving. And, Edelyn, what about you, the last one, who's run off in the
By
distance?
the way, also I look back at Edlin and I go, beat that one.
Okay. I'm gonna cast weakness on the last one running.
Okay,
Isn't it just one hit kill right now?
No, it's gonna slow him down so I can just slowly walk up to him and just smash
Oh.
his down.
okay, if you...
That's just evil.
If you do this, don't need to cast it, but I'm going to make you use your mana for it.
Okay.
To save the mana.
All right, yeah. Which
We'll go through real cool. You do the spell, and he does slow down, and how do you wish to dispatch him?
I just walk up with my quarterstaff, hit him once in the crotch, and then over the face.
Beat
as
him
well.
to death.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So he's on the ground, rolling
Savage.
around, a blow to the crotch. He rears up, and then to the face, and he's out. You crush bone, so...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Good delivery. Solid stroke.
Figured you would have liked that one.
I did. Well, let's get Lindell or whatever his
I
name
call
is.
out to Lindo. Lindo, it's safe to come out now.
Did you get them all?
Did you shit yourself?
No. No. He's coming up bushes. He has like some leaves hanging from the back of his pants.
I was hoping he said yes. Because that would have made more sense. for me.
I look back and I yell, "Who the fuck almost hit me?"
Did he actually shit himself?
he has a bit of wet stain down the front of his pants. He's not used to seeing combat.
I love how that's your priority. Trying to say, who hit me, Eldon? Did he shit himself?
Yeah, who the fuck hit me? It's my god. Almost hit me.
I'm gonna go up to Tranter and cast heal on
Oh,
him.
before you do that, a 5-minute breather allows you to actually do a breather. So if you look at your main page of the character sheet, bottom right, little breather, those you that hurt, you can click on that to gain back a bit of HP. And then you can decide on healing.
Oh, that's
How what? Do you
Click
get
on the
from
button.
it?
There you go. So you get 7 HP back there, Edlin.
Yeah, Edlin isn't wounded.
Yeah,
I'm the
so
one wounded.
only Trencher was hurt.
We're just overhealing. We're like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
You,
that's
you
cool.
feel really good about yourself.
Yeah.
We're pretending like we're hurt to make Tranter feel.
That was
wow, you know.
Yeah. Fuck you.
While
think
they're
I
get,
scraped my knee.
while Cantor's getting a breather, I walk over to what's his name?
Lindo?
Not Lindo. What's that guy's name? That
Thorn?
Thorn. I walk up to her body and start kicking it.
Okay. You start kicking the body, and you see a coin purse actually fall from a hook on his belt.
I stealth
Yeah,
up.
that's
Companions, I found gold.
Mine. That's
You fucking
mine.
piece of shit. I was gonna share it. Immediately, I try to stealth steal.
Yonk.
That's mine, I yell out, because I was the one that got wounded here.
It is all of ours, for we are. Shit, I was gonna say 3. For we are the four
Yes.
amigos.
Oh, I see.
You're no amigo of mine.
I see.
Not
Is
with
there anything
someone like
else
you.
on them as well? Anything else?
Besides the weapons that they have, y'all carry daggers, short bows, short swords, light leather, and I distributed the copper already. No PvP, so you're all distributing it evenly.
Fuck.
So
We'll fight for the 2 copper pieces each.
I continue to kick him, and as I'm doing that, I'm saying, "Death is only beginning for you."
You didn't
hell.
need to do. You didn't actually need to heal me because I used a breather.
He healed you anyway.
I healed you anyway.
Yeah, I only had 2 damage at that point.
He
That's
healed
a
you
waste
anyway.
That's waste of mana.
Not very much mana. I can choose how much I heal.
Okay, heal me 2 then. Save the mana. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Heal me. We need the mana.
So
Yes, dude. That's
Don't
the
use the
thing,
mana.
Hariska
We never-
says you can choose to spend up to 3 mana points when you cast the spell. For each mana point you spend, the target. Okay, so I spend 1 mana point
For
and
1d6
heal
health,
1d6.
yes.
Yeah.
Might
So I
only
go.
heal 1.
No, it's the first one in the of the 3. It's 2. So I'd see
So here you go.
wound.
Ha! Called it. Called it.
It doesn't count.
Was there an actual die like built into this?
No, so he
No.
heals 1 HP.
He already rolled for healing earlier.
That was to see if the spell cast.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So he activated the spell, and then a tingling of healing, like a cut on your arm heals up a little bit, but the full gash in front of your like chest is still open.
I only got one wound at this point, so
what
it's
HP?
not that bad.
I healed all the lightning damage away from you, and left the sword.
Light-
Yeah, you left the armor like nice and clean. All right. Anyways, to continue.
Lightning that.
You see that they actually carry a bit of scavenge items. Now, they possibly set up this little ambush when they saw most likely Lindell running across. So, that means that they have actually been busy. They don't have the coin, but if they have been successful bandits, well...
They obviously
There's
weren't too
booty
successful.
somewhere. I'm going on a little loot hunt.
Alright.
No,
But friends, we
have-
must help Lindell. He's in a great
Loot
hurry.
first. Loot first. Helping later.
It doesn't mean actually go away from where we are. Just
I'll do
into
this.
the-
We can
Exactly.
decide
I'll-
between a quick search or a longer search.
Friends,
Well,
Lindell's master's in a hurry. He's in danger.
Well, you know,
Quick.
to keep the
Let's do
party
it quick.
happy. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
happily do a quick.
Okay, so
Yeah,
all of
make
you,
it count.
there was do a quick search. Go ahead and give me a searching focus perception check.
Right, I do not
Well,
have search.
perception?
So it must be a perception.
Oh!
Shit.
Yeah, I find stuff.
I found nothing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Edelyn, you're like, when you're walking back from beating the guy to death, you actually see under the bridge a chest.
I see and I don't say anything initially. I just let everyone kind of spread out and go look for stuff. And then after like 5 minutes or so, hey, it's right over here.
Oh my god! Yes!
Okay, can I punch him, please? I want to punch.
Fucker. What's in it? Is there any loot? Is there a flask?
I try to open it.
You see a collection of personal belongings, some jewelry,
sort of-
and also
That's
what
irrelevant.
kind of stands out. 1 second.
1 second, that stands out.
What kind of personal items are we talking about?
Hopefully valuable ones.
Yes. Because I'm thinking I kind of need new socks and some new shoes.
There will be some clothing, so you definitely get some new clothing. Now, whether it
Yes.
fits, roll me a straight roll. Give me 3d6 and get above a 10, and it'll fit.
3d6. Okay, so do I just...
All right, just do a roll,
that's-
chat.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yes, it actually fits fairly well. It'll fit you.
Quite like this, to be fair. What is it like? Is it like just like bandit gear, or is it?
No, this probably came from a merchant. It's
Ooh,
not really good
nice.
traveling gear, but here I'll put in the. So everyone goes to the party sheet, which is the PS top right. You'll see under the inventory tab, there's a couple things there now.
So the 75 SP, what's that?
Oh, boots. I'm taking the boots.
Right, inventory
Silver pieces.
tab.
Ooh.
And copper.
Who cares about the copper? It's silver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want to-
it's 100 copper for 1 silver.
Yes, I want to understand. And GP, that's gold.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to understand
Money.
the thing.
Yeah, so it's 10,000 copper for 1 gold.
You guys alright if I take these merchants' travelling boots?
Go right ahead. Got my
How valuable are they?
valuable enough to keep your feet dry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but-
I pick up the wedding invitation.
All right.
Ooh, I always wanted to go to a wedding.
What was it, wedding?
No, we're not going to fucking win.
Oh, you know what that means?
We're on a
Free
job.
cake!
We're on a job.
I mean, I'm guessing it's not within the next couple days.
Do I
Is there like
know
a
anything
date
about
on this
these
thing?
people?
Sorry, one at a time. What was the question?
Yeah.
You can go first.
Do I know Lady Fidela and Lord Caston?
Do you mention this out loud?
I'm just asking myself. I'm asking you as the character.
Give me a. Let's be communications.
I'd say it would be more you trying to remembering something. So maybe.
Would I be able to use my lore specialization on this?
I'd say so.
Perhaps religious lore or historical lore?
You know what? Use a cunning. Use
It says in the lore specialization, it says I can do cultural or historical lore. You determine the additional information, but I've only got arcane and religious focuses on my sheet.
Yeah, go ahead and do me a straight cunning test with +2.
With +2, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
You recognize actually one name. You recognize Lady Fidela. Lady Fidela is actually the mayor's daughter of the town of Talon.
Talon, huh? That's where we're headed, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sorry, no, Taryn. Town Taryn.
Taryn.
And we're going to save them as well, so...
Oh.
And then, what was Miriam's question? Because I think it's what I'm about to ask too.
Oh yeah, is there a date on it? On the letter?
It is actually tomorrow.
I best
We must
find
make
my
haste,
dress.
And you'd expect...
Now we want to make haste.
Now, since you actually
Okay.
know where... actually, I'll put this. It is nighttime, so it actually would be the following morning, not the next morning.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah,
Yeah,
right now.
the following morning. And you expect, because you know the lore, so you know who this is, so you've been there before, obviously, there, Edlin. You would know that if you travel with a bit of haste, you'll actually get there during the events of the ceremony.
Maybe this has something to do with the attack.
That's what I'm thinking too. Did the bandits have horses?
No.
Okay.
Now, during the mention of any of this, do you mention out loud the names?
I mentioned that Lady Fidela, because I think Miriam is holding it, and I just kind of glanced at it. I kind of point to the name and show Miriam. That's the daughter of the mayor in town we're going, and the mayor of Taryn.
And
But-
then I guess I reiterate that it's probably part of the attack. We must post haste.
Is that the wedding invitation of Fidela? And this is Lindell, the elf, speaking up.
Yes, it is.
I need to get that dress.
It's such a strange occasion. It took the town by storm. Honestly, I don't see how.
What have you not told us?
No, nothing. It's just the mayor's daughter, my master's daughter. She is marrying Lord Kasdan, but Lord Kasdan is just the son of a local shopkeeper and healer. It's
the
quite
title of
unusual.
With the title of a lord?
No, yes, but you probably have not seen Lord Kasdan. He's not a man that would honestly win over the mayor's daughter. She's a very beautiful woman.
He's probably got a big dick.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I find women tend to overlook a lot of things when it comes to that sort of thing. No offense, Mary.
But no,
None taken.
the wedding announcement took the village by storm. But they just talked it down to young love. But I assumed the attack. I assumed it will be canceled now with the attack, or at least postponed.
Too many questions with no answers. We must
Yeah,
make it.
let's go.
quickly.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's just go.
Because I'm worried about my
Alright.
master.
I want to look nice.
So Lindo leads you along the west bank of the river. The weather has warmed a bit. Now you had probably stopped, or now you're just rested a little bit. But as the sun crosses the horizon, it's definitely warming the terrain, and you're by yourself. It's an inch closer to the border of Orlais. And eventually, as you're traveling fairly close to the town of Taryn, you come across what seems to be an abandoned farm. The crops have not been tended, and they grow rampant. Vines spread up the walls of a ramshackle hut in the center of the farm.
Oh wait, one quick question. How do I add this party invitation to my inventory?
Oh, so drag it so the link is going to be the star. Just drag that link to your inventory, and you'll take it.
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks like somebody's a pretty shit farmer over there.
Oh, one more question about Lady Fadela.
Yes.
Fadela, or whatever. What is their family relationship to, like, the Mage's Tower? Why would I know about them? Are they in with the Templars? Are they...
You would know because the mayor has always wished for a mage to join the circle, for a bit of influence if possible, but it never happened.
So, like a house mage from the circle?
Yes, he always wanted a son or a daughter to have magical arts, although his daughter does not, and he doesn't have a son.
I see.
But he's always shown interest, and that's probably how you heard of his name.
Odd fellow.
Lyndall, what is going on with these farms?
It's unusual. I honestly don't know. And as you look, you see that the front door is hanging off one of its hinges and is kind of at an angle to the ground. And it seems to have been a lock. It's on the outside of the door.
So it's been forced open.
It appears so.
We should investigate. It might be
Right,
related.
Lyndall, do you know who lives there?
Honestly, no, I do not. But it's
Are there
close enough
mostly
that
elves?
they do supply the village of Terran.
Are there mostly elves in this village?
There's a couple.
Oh, so they're not probably elves. I don't give a fuck.
Do you reckon there's anything to nick in there? I mean, reappropriate.
Well, yeah, I guess we
Collect.
approach the
Collect.
house.
Yeah, that's a better word.
Yeah, salvage. Rescue.
That's even better.
Alright, so the question I
Yeah,
have for
come
all
back
of
to it,
you
can't we?
is, do you wish to investigate or continue on?
I mean, we can come back to it, can't we?
What I'm wondering is if all these stops will eventually have an effect on the main quest.
That might do, yeah.
Yeah.
Just looks
We
like
can
an
just kind of
abandoned house.
yell outside the house, and if nothing pops out, then we can just keep going.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Let me just... Here, I'll do it. Any murderers in there?
Does anything come out the
Maniacs.
house?
And you're greeted,
Apostates?
not from inside the house,
Mages?
but you're greeted by a howl from behind the house.
Yep, there's murders.
Oh, that's a wolf.
Wolf.
Sorry.
This sounds like we should keep going.
I
I
knock
don't
an
think-
arrow real. I knock an arrow real quick and just prepare in case anything.
I draw my sword and shield.
You knock an arrow, you kind of prepare yourselves after hearing that, but then you're actually a bit stunned. In fact, I want everyone to go ahead and give me a courage willpower roll right now, please.
Watch me fuck this up.
Why is willpower
Yeah.
my lowest but I have focus?
Well, I got one standpoint in doing it, so.
Can you explain that why my willpower is 1, but I got a willpower focus?
Because you trained yourself. You know you have a low willpower, but you steeled yourself because you know you have a low willpower. You know you get scared. So, but those of you that did not get over a 10
Oh, fuck.
are actually stunned because you hear the howl and you expect to see a wolf or a dog come around the side, but that is not what you see.
It's just a dwarf.
It's a
That,
It's a hell of a
I'm bit
dwarf.
scared of that. Oh, I like dwarf. They make good weapon.
Red eyes stare back at you. Not natural
Oh.
at all.
Fuck.
Nice doggy.
I regret.
Yeah, you know, Tranter, I'm gonna let you take that one.
No, yeah, I took the last one. You go ahead.
No,
As
Give
they
straight.
deliberate, I cast Glyph of Paralyze, like in front of us or around us. Or I draw like the rune around us.
Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Those of you... Now, the glyph does take a minute to cast.
Do what I gotta do, man.
just keep on keeping on.
Alright. So, those
I
of you
recognise this farm.
that got above... is from some again. I took it real quick today. Those of you that got above a 10 on your roll are going to roll normal initiative. Those of you that got above, sorry, the ones that got below a 10 will roll normal initiative.
Wait.
Those of you
I
that got
rolled below.
above a 10 or 10 or more can roll the initiative at +5 to accommodate for you being a bit prepared.
Wait.
How do I add the +5?
Bottom right of the
Next
screen, or sorry, bottom left is a little modifier box that's gray. You can mouse wheel or you can type into it 5 and then roll.
Oh. Shite.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, so Ed only got a 5.
I got an 8.
Wait, what
No, I'm sorry. I'm making a dexterity.
Sorry, I'm looking at it wrong. No, Ed only got 19. Never mind. Cyril got a
That did
13.
not do the +5. That's a 15.
Okay. Trencher got an 8.
That's yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
And then Miriam got the 15.
Yeah, I figured I'd have to do it next time.
It's all good. All right, put yourselves at medium range. Now we're going to do this.
If I can just take a little step back. That'd be
Who's
alright.
But I still don't remember who's who here.
I am Cyril. I am the one with the weird accent.
We
I
have
am
you
Mim.
Awesome. I mean the awesome accent.
Yeah. In it.
Will
I'm
I-
Edlin. I'm Edlin. I'm the one that hit you with lightning last round.
Oh yeah, fuck you. You tried to. You didn't.
Of course, I am the gorgeous Mrim.
You mean Merrim?
Dude, my name changes like every other time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Gerald by the end of the week.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. What the heck?
No, made a mistake.
Okay,
Might have
for a
caught it.
second I saw Dire Bright Wolf. I saw that and I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Get it? We'll go with
One
it.
of them
It's
doesn't
not around
have
yet.
eyes. It's fine.
I made a mistake.
Blight Wolf Alpha. Ah.
He's not around right now, but you
So he-
hear within the interior of the farm a much deeper, much more eerie sounding howl. I'll put it that way.
I think this kind of takes precedent. These are
These are
pretty
like,
scary.
yeah. Where's Lindo?
He is currently groveling and just scared. If he didn't poop his pants before, he is now. Because these things have definite, even in the daylight, glowing red eyes. They are not natural.
Man, this dude is not doing too hot when it
I feel
comes
like
to.
I feel like there was a quest about this somewhere, but I just don't remember it.
He is not doing our race justice. I gotta say.
He's a servant. He's a house servant. City born. He's had a
How
pump
about that?
life living with the mayor.
Yeah, he don't.
Are these within
Samuel
20 within
born.
20 yards of us?
Yeah, I mean, how do like the range work on this map?
Yeah, I'm gonna control. They are 10 yards away.
I'm gonna do a little bit higher because it is the house. Either way, I'm gonna make this easy. Let's see, what is their movement? Their movement is.
Isn't it 8?
So I'm gonna adjust the yards real quick.
Or do from the behind. Wait for front like that.
It's probably to the center, probably.
We're going with that.
First,
So I have to. So I have to go to close range to be able to get. See.
Yeah, so that'll be the
Yeah.
range.
First, how do you do it? Is it from the edge to the edge or from the center?
Do it from the bottom. Just go ahead and do the arrow thing, and you'll see the ranges.
Yes, but do you do it from the edge, like the red line to the red line, like
Yeah.
I've done?
Yeah, so you're 32 yards away.
So if I move
Okay.
to right there, they'll be within 20, right?
If you target them, I think it actually will show. 20 yards, yeah.
I don't have to move the entire square.
28. Dang it.
Don't have to like be there and or there. Can't like be.
So
in the
either
middle.
way, I'm not even close enough. All right, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at then. I'm
Okay.
gonna let them come.
Yeah, they're definitely
Um,
charging all of you.
Okay. I wanted to hit them with weakness so they'd slow down, but
Yeah, so
I'll have to do
moving
that when
one
we get
box
closer.
looks like 8 yards. So make it easy if you have. Oh, we have 8 movements. Yeah, all you can is move one box with one movement. Or you can move 2 boxes with a run.
And I've got 16 speed, so I'm not
This one
gonna.
Yeah, Cyril can move freaking far. So
there's no description on my arcane lens of range and stuff.
Yeah, same as mine.
okay, let's. I believe it's 16 yards.
16 yards?
Yes.
Oh, you're so fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 52 yards on my longbow.
What about shock?
It should say in there.
Just prepare actions.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how it
Ignore
works.
that.
Hold your ground, men.
Yeah, so it knocks out of your hand or staff, so it's directly in front of you for the shock.
Okay. Okay.
By the way, it's a minor action to reload the bow.
Oh yeah.
In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna hold. Can I hold an action or hold my turn or?
You
How's
can
it work?
prepare an action.
Yeah, I'll prepare an action to cast weakness on the first one that gets in range.
I actually didn't put it down, so let me check real quick on the prepare action. 'Cause I didn't put it. So you pick one major action that you prepare to execute. Then at the end of your turn, and then end your turn. Anytime until your next turn, you can interrupt another character and take your prepared action immediately.
Okay, that's what
And
I'll
if you
do.
use it, it's just like D&D. So
Yeah.
I'm not
So it's
playing
just like
much
D&D, so I'll spend the mana and the spell is used.
yeah.
Okay.
So you won't use the mana until you actually cast a spell. So if the situation changes, then it won't go off. But if you get within range, yeah, you'll do the casting.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Pass your turn. Marim, what about you?
So I'm going to use a minor action and take aim on the Blight Wolf 2.
All right.
Ooh, wait. Is prepare like a spell also a minor action?
Prepare
Definitely.
is a minor action. So you prepare a major action.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to prepare. Shit, where'd my cheat go? Flame Blast
Okay.
at the closest one that gets closest to this box. This general area. I guess either of these 2 boxes.
You can draw an
They're
arrow.
about the same range. Yeah. So these 2 boxes,
Okay.
since it'll hit both of them either way.
So close range melee.
Yeah. So if you hold down Shift and do the arrow, you actually make a box.
Okay. So yeah.
So. Oh, sorry. So Hursk,
Yes.
if these things move, if they're going to move 2 spaces, right?
Yeah.
The way that this board is set up, if they move 2, wouldn't
Well,
that
this
just
more
mean-
this whole board's abstract. I'm not going for the battle map here. So.
Right. I know. So if they move to close range, but they want to use 2 movement, but that just means we all move up to close range since they ran closer to us as well?
Yeah.
So if they move forward, we're all in close range.
Pretty much the way I set it up is they're gonna hit you in 2 turns. So their
Okay.
turn, they're gonna run up closer. You might get some effects off, and then the following turn, they're within melee. So
Okay.
Does it take an action to change weapon?
Minor action.
Okay, so I can like use my bow one and then change to sword and shield after.
Yes.
Okay.
So my spell would be for right here.
Okay, so get off on
Whenever
the
they
turn.
get to that spot.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Marim, yours would be the same, just right up here.
No, my range is 8.
Either way, we'll do it
Your
on their
range
turn.
is 8. Oh,
They're going
okay.
to trigger it on their turn, so I'm not worried about it right now. So, Miriam, yours will hit based on what they do. Go ahead and pass your turn.
Yes.
Cyril's probably going to
Cyril,
hide
what do you wish to
behind
do?
me. Hide behind me, I guess.
Well, I'm very tempted to, but I
Fuck
think
you.
I need to get damage off, to be honest. So I'm going to. What's the range? Okay,
I
what's the
do
difference
some actual
between?
fighting once.
Alright, what's the difference between long and short on the longbow?
-2 for long.
-2 for long. Oh, damn, I think they fucked it. If I take aim, will it
Fuck.
negate it?
Wrong button again.
If I take aim, what does that do?
Aim, if you click on the link, it should tell you what it does. In fact, I think...
It adds +1, I think, or that might be just for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get
gain
a
a
plus.
Yeah, +1 bonus.
on my
Yeah,
attack.
so I will aim. If it will let me.
So you just click it, and the modifier box will fill up. So,
That's a 1. So I'm basically just working off a -1 because if I'm firing
Yes.
long, so
Yes.
I'll just put in -1. That's -11. So yeah, so I make a attack on that one. Oh yes, and I got 6 action. I need to check these stunts. I'll do damage and I'll have a look at the stunts I want to do. So
Ooh,
I'd
yeah,
like to do the-
6 stunts points.
yeah, that's a lot of stunt points.
Mm-hmm.
So
Weird. Way stunned, by the way.
Go to your more detail, more
More
data,
Data.
I'm gonna
and
use.
bottom right.
Okay, then I'm
Yeah,
gonna use
it's
rapid reload for what? Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to use rapid reload as 1. Can I use 2 in 1 turn?
Okay, so the stunts, you can use up to as many stunts as you want, but you can only use 1 stunt per action. So you can't do like rapid reload twice, you can't do knock prone twice, but if you have 6 points, you could do knock prone, defensive stance, and disarm if you want to.
Right, so in which case I'm going to rapid reload and then I'm going to use lightning attack, so I get basically just attack again.
Yep,
with
so
a
that's 4
longbow.
points. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then because I'm not aiming. 'cause
And then you can also use Mighty Blow for an extra d6 damage.
I might just do that.
Or if you miss, you can do defensive stance.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Or
So
not.
another attack. It's 12. Is that enough? Is that enough to hit?
Yes.
So in
How
which
was
case
your
I'm going to use.
Oh, you rolled. Oh, you applied aim a lot. First one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's still what it hit. That
So-
was good.
Yeah. Then I'm going to use Mighty Blow, so inflict the extra 1d6. I'll roll that separate, so I'll just do
Okay.
longbow damage. It's a 3,
Good roll D6.
and then the d6. Wham.
Oh!
It's a 1.
That sucks.
Fuck me.
Right.
And yeah, it's my turn.
Anyway, so let's see. It's all to number 1. It's all to number 1. So you did initially
So it was 11.
7
then.
damage and then 11. So it is 8. 15. Alright, yeah, so 2 arrows just strike into the chest of the Blight Wolf. And it kind of dips down a little bit. It kind of actually hits the ground, rolls. So it gets behind a little bit, ever so slightly. Rest of them, and then it gets back up charging, and just drool and spit just coming flying down its mouth. And they are gonna get to here. So all of you that can do it now.
Okay.
I can.
So with them moving to melee, that would mean that I'm right here now.
Well,
too,
no,
'cause they're-
just keep it here. Just keep it this way. So
Okay. Well, the Blightwolf number 2, whenever he went into close range, I would have cast weakness on him,
okay. So
which
do it.
reduces
Okay.
his speed, so he might not have made it.
We'll probably take extra next turn. So if you cast it successfully, he won't attack next turn. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Either way, these are attacking the next turn. So, except for meme number 2, if you get that off.
10?
Is that what you needed?
Motherfuckers.
I don't know.
So you need an 11. So no, it does not actually go off. So you actually remove the mana, and it does not go off, unfortunately.
But I got stunt points, so I can use those. If I increase the spell power, does that increase my modifier?
No. The part is just the strength of the spell. Unfortunately, it still misses.
Okay.
We might be able to reduce the mana cost, I think.
I can reduce the mana cost, but it doesn't tell me a mana cost.
Yeah, so remember I told you, if you look at the spell, the first one is your bonus to the roll. The second one is what you actually have to roll to succeed, and the third box is the mana cost.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Then I'm going to use these 3 points. I'm going to use it to do mana shield.
Okay.
So use the residual mana of the spellcasting to add a temporary protective shield. +2 defense until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so I will write this down on your character sheet. And at that point, go ahead and take a turn, I believe, Mirim. Since they're within range.
Okay. No, they aren't. At least not for the spell I want to use. Or I can move forward.
Is it my turn then?
Hold on.
What are you
God,
doing?
there's still
Yeah.
16 feet. I'm gonna take the same action where I aim at Blight Wolf 2, and I prepare.
Okay, well, remember, it was a minor action just to ready the major action. So that is your full thing.
okay.
So if you can't do the major action, you actually lose it completely.
Yeah. So I'll ready my spell.
What was the range of the spell?
8, and my next is 12, so I'd have to move
Okay,
forward to.
yeah. So yeah, it's not going to go off, unfortunately.
Yep.
All right, in that case, it will be Trencher.
Me.
Go forward.
So
Go.
I can within the same turn shoot an arrow, and they take off my sword and shield.
Okay.
Okay, this is 16. Longbow. Fuck. I keep pressing the fucking. Okay, so it's within short. That's a no modifier.
Then it does miss.
No, I didn't actually. I clicked the wrong button. I accidentally had a -1 modifier.
Then you got a 12, which means it would hit.
Just the question is it take a minor action to switch weapon?
Yes.
Switch weapon?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I will shoot Blight Wolf number 3.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
That says 24 yard me.
Yeah. So it's short range. So you're fine.
Okay.
If it was more than that, you actually would have missed. So. Ooh, nice roll. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, arrow goes in that wolf. It howls, and they'll start charging. These things, they're looking to get some blood from all of you. All right, pass your turn. All right, this turn they're getting in. So, what you want to do?
Yeah, I got my I got my sword and shield ready.
Well, if I back up, I can't cast any of my spells. So, I'm gonna move forward. And do
Being
shot.
brave for once.
All right, he charges forward. He moves forward. All right.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, if I move back at all, then all my spells are out of range. So
He's one blood. Go ahead and do your roll. Your attack.
how many of them can I hit? 6 yards.
6 yards. I'll let you 2 of them. They're a bit spread out.
This would be
It's abstract, so they're not doing formation march. So you 2 of them.
okay.
Once you get into melee, you might do more. But right now, as it stands, 2 of them.
Then I'll wait until they get melee.
If they surround like Trencher again, you can play all of them. But for the time being, as we rush forward, 2 of them.
If they're gonna get to melee with us, right?
Yes.
then I'm gonna wait until they're in melee with us, and then do shock once they're there.
That'll work.
So that would be right.
It's fine. I know what's gonna happen. So go ahead and pass turn to Maren.
Because I'd rather have that spell to use to the most effective.
Yeah,
right.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty much running the same action with Spell Blast.
Okay. All right, then same thing. Pass your turn. So you'll be able to get these in before they go, or when they charge in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Sorry, I'm doing the wrong voice. I'm thinking of a different character. I'm going to shoot my longbow at. First of all, I'm going to reload it with a minor action. Then I'm going to attack that boy.
Number 1. All right.
Yes. Hopefully, I'm not in.
Well, that is a hit. No stun points though. Nice damage. All right. Another.
Do I get finesse?
Let's see. That was number.
And then that's my turn because I can't do.
That was number
too much
1.
else. Oh, sorry. How many minor actions do I get? Sorry.
1 minor action, 1 major, and common sense point of free actions.
Got it. All right. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Go down, you bastard guy.
Wow, that Bright Wolf Alpha got closer quicker.
Yep. It actually stops.
Smart boy.
And it's these guys. So their attack, do your action. So Edlin and Miriam, do it now. Edlin, I'll let you get in 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll let you get in 3, Edlin. And then Miriam, you can. What is yours?
Flame Blast.
What's the cone type thing? 2
It
yards
is
wide.
2 wide. And I aimed it at the middle squares, so it would probably hit Wolf 2 and Wolf 3.
I'll let you hit 2, and I'll let Edlin hit 3.
Yep.
That would be more like mine. Because shock is 6 yards wide to the 2.
Like I said, use this word's abstract, so.
Okay. So, yeah, does 13 hit both of them? I guess
Yes,
one.
13. Now, remember, this is actually, you're not going against them, you're actually going to activate the spell. So, Miriam, 13 does activate it. So, go ahead and do the damage, and I'm going to do the rolls. I believe they get to resist it.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, alright.
I just want to say I actually have a sword in my hand, right? Just for the merge part.
Alright, so they'll take half damage if they beat a acrobatics check dexterity. What's your spell power? It should be on the combat part of your character sheet.
My spell power 14.
Okay. They failed, so they take full damage. So it is 4, so the armor point only take 1 damage.
Wow. Fucking wolves.
It's not dead yet. Huh?
No, it is close, but these things are a bit psychotic, so they're not running away. Alright,
Did you
Ellen,
mean
spell
something?
goes off.
Yep, that's what I needed.
Alright,
God
what
damn
do
it.
they need to roll? It is
Con.
stamina con, alright. Luckily, they got a negative to it, so they definitely failed.
Nice.
Wow.
And it means all penetrative damage. Alright, so which ones are you hitting,
Yeah.
Chase?
These top 3.
So 4, 2, and 3. Oh, which means one's still alive. Alright, 8,
What?
10.
Which means he's 100% getting attack off.
Which means they're all getting an attack off, unfortunately. Alright, so they come in. I'm gonna have. Do this. 4 and 2, as they charge in the midst of all of you, as you lit off this kind of barrage of spell power and effects, and it definitely hits all of them, affects all of them, but these aren't normal wolves. They come in snarling, glowing eyes, and they go after your legs, your thighs, and they're going to start attempting to chew some things out of you. Alright.
Pagan.
Number 1 goes off after Sarah.
City Elf.
14, I believe, hits.
Yes, my finger
Alright.
is 14.
I do get stunt points. All right, so here's the damage to you, Cyril. You're taking 8 damage, reduced
Minus
by your
4.
armor.
So 4.
Yep. So you should be able to do this on the character sheet under the wounds, or you might be able to change it on the combat tracker. Go ahead and put in 4 wounds. Then he does get 2 stunt points.
Cannot do that.
Okay, so I'll do it then. All right, so 4 damage to you, and then
Okay.
let's see what kind of fun stuff they can do.
Oh gosh.
I need to save these images of myself. Also, stunts, spell stunts. All right, so he's got 2 points to play with. So he's actually going to knock you prone. They come charging in and hits you in the chest and knocks you over onto the ground.
Oh, fuck. You bastard dog.
Which also means opening number 3 is also going to attack you. Then also he gets +1 because of that.
Oh, you shithead.
But number 3 is attacking him as well.
Yeah. So once the one comes in and knocks Cyril to the ground, the third one sees that and comes in, attempting to go after your throat.
Oh, let's not. Let's not. Do you reckon they'll understand me if I tell them to fuck off?
Alright, you can try it, but this one is gonna. It does grab probably your collarbone. Does 5 damage to you.
Oof, so that's 1 damage.
Oh no, so he does 10 damage, so 5 total.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
So you're at 13.
God damn.
Wow.
Alright, and that means number 2 is gonna go after the human mage.
Of course I go after the squishy boys.
13, but with your shield, it does miss.
Shield?
Yeah, he did an arcane shield.
Oh.
Edelman did. And then number 4 is going to go after Miram. We'll put it in the order. Alright, Miram, the other one comes after you. 15 is going to hit.
100%. God damn it.
And 7 damage. So you're going to take. You're taking full 7 damage, yeah. Alright. And now the Alpha charges, but he's not going to be there yet. Trencher.
I just want to point out last fight, everyone's attacking me, now everyone is attacking you 3.
Fuck off.
Karma. That's karma.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
Just wait till we all take a step back.
Trencher, it's on you.
Well, Zero can't take step back, he's on the ground, isn't it?
Currently, yes, he's on the ground.
Yeah. You can
Well-
crawl back, but I don't think that will do.
We'll drag him back.
I will. I did not. Again, there we go. And I would attack with my sword.
That will miss.
Yeah, but that gives me a stunt, doesn't it?
If he can use stunts, yes, he can, but it is a miss.
Rolled so low in that damage.
You can do defensive stance if you want to.
I could do skirmish to make him move. Says you can move
Yeah.
yourself or that. But is it beneficial? Like, is there any point to it?
I will let you do skirmish to maybe move off the wolf that's on top of Cyril.
So I can get him off Zero.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. You skirmish around the battlefield. I'm not sure if there's the one that hits Cyril down, but I'll let you do it to move around. You're all moving. It's like D&D. You're all moving around the battlefield, not just sitting still or standing still.
Yeah.
So then, so the engagement, you can actually maybe push off the one that's on top of Cyril.
Yeah. Is there any benefit to do that?
I will get rid of the penalty to, or the bonus to hit him.
Yes, but I don't see any benefit yet.
Yeah, because actually they would go after him, so.
Yeah, I don't think you're picking up on it here. I'm gonna do skirmish.
Okay. I'll tell you, with that, I'll let you move. I'll let you not let them attack next turn. So.
It says here you can move the target of your attack 2 yards in any direction for each 1 SP you spend, so I can move in 4 yards away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you save stun points?
No.
Okay, then I use both my stun points to move 4 yards away.
Okay, so number 3. Put him over here.
Okay.
Okay. Pass your turn.
You're welcome, Cyril.
Edlin, it's on you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back,
Alright.
and I'm still within 16 yards, so I'm gonna do an arcane lance.
Nice.
Go for it. Do
So,
your lance.
Which one is seems like it's the most injured?
That would be the one on top of me.
Number 1 is definitely hurting. The second most hurt is number 3.
I'll do an arcane lance on number 1.
How much health do they have actually?
They got a
A
bit.
lot, apparently.
Oh, nice. Step points.
Got 6 stunt points too.
Alright, so do the damage real quick and then we can go after that.
Okay. Damage.
Now it's to number 2.
Points.
This is to number 1.
Okay, so that will definitely kill it.
Okay, so it's dead. And I'm gonna do 2 points of fast casting.
You get casting for 2 points. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, it's 4 points.
Yeah, fast casting. I don't know. It might be different for him. That's why.
Wait. Is it...
Fast casting for 4 points
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
And so that lets me cast another spell.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do another arcane lance
Okay.
with the mighty spell modifier.
Okay.
So it's gonna be an additional d6 on the damage
Okay.
to the one right in front of me.
Okay. So you split the damage or you're doing all the damage on one arcane lance?
You can split it.
From what I'm reading with it, it looks like you
If the spell does damage, one target of the spell.
Okay, never mind.
So
Sorry,
if-
no, yeah, so it is the damage. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
so
read it wrong.
if it's if you hit multiple, you can choose who takes
Yeah.
the
So
extra-
choose your target and see if you can blow it up.
It's 2.
All right, go for it. Roll. It's a hit.
Hmm?
Well, damage and roll another d6 with it. Oh, these rolls, man.
So 8 in total.
It's number 2.
I don't.
Alright.
I do not receive additional stunt points.
No. No, you can't train it that way. All right. Very very
You
good.
take
One's
that.
down. Pass it.
So that was 8 total to
Yeah.
White Wolf 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
So they're both hurt.
And 2 very hurt.
Yes, 2 are very hurt.
And so is Cyril.
So
Because
is
he-
me.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Cyril is really hurt right now.
Oh,
he's
I
he's
didn't
almost
realize.
half health.
I am below half health.
How much health?
I got hit once and it sent me below half health.
Oh no, you're at
Yeah,
13.
how much
13
do
out
you
of
have?
30. So you're a little above half.
Oh, I'm at 13.
Yeah, 15 is
Yeah, I go up. So
Okay.
I'm on 13, so I'm a
A
bit
nice DM.
worse for wear.
Who's 14?
That would be me. Sorry, I have 13 that have been done on me. I have a maximum health of 30, so
Yeah,
I
so-
am at least a
Yeah.
bit away.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take a step back as well,
all right.
and I'm going to cast Nope, I'm going to waste some more mana and cast Flame Blast.
All right. Let you
on
two.
the one in front of me. Yep.
I'll let you do a 4 and 2.
Yeah, 4 and 2.
Okay. Flame Blast is a dexterity check. So here they go. They failed the dexterity check.
And
That's
Have at him.
Nice,
Ooh.
nice. All right. So number 4 takes 9 damage. And then number 2 also takes 9. Very hurt. So
Oh, dang.
2 and 4 both light on fire. You smell the burnt hair in the air now, and they're running around on fire. These things are not running.
Is there like a burn effect to take damage over time?
Fire, cleanse these blighted beasts.
I said they're on fire. I'll give it to him. Yes. I did say it, so I'll give it an extra d6 every round. Pass your turn, Miriam, to Cyril,
Yep.
who is prone on the ground.
Should I roll for 1d6 for damage now then, or later?
I'll do it on their turn. I'll do it on Miriam's turn. I'll do it on Miriam's turn. Or
I stand up, obviously. How do you do stand up here? Is it like half
I
movement?
believe it's a better action. It's half your movement.
So if I get up half a movement, I can still move one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so now I'm fucking back.
Why it moves me?
I'm going to move back, then I'm going to attack. I'm going to use a longbow, and I'm going to try and attack Blight Wolf 3.
All right.
So...
There's a hit.
It hits, but I'd like some stand points.
I know.
And then
I've still never had one.
then that's it.
Alright, so that is 6 damage to number 3.
Oh, happy! I'm in front again.
Yeah, they are hurt.
This is how it should be.
Alright, yeah, it's charging. Alpha is going after the
The
warrior
big
up
guy.
front. As everyone's kind of backing away, you're all a bit bloody. No, most of you are a bit bloody right now. Definitely Cyril is dripping blood on the ground. The Alpha goes in after. Alright, here we go. Oh!
What is it?
Ooh, 6 stand points.
6 stand points.
Alright.
Wait, what? Oh fuck!
Alright, so here's we're gonna do definitely Mighty Blow. We're gonna do seize the initiative, so they're going up to 20.
Oh gosh, that means they go before me.
Alright, so that's 4, and then we're doing Mighty Blow. Extra d6 damage to you. You know what? No, we're gonna do Mighty Blow.
Yes, I did.
Fuck.
Alright,
And
d6
it's me.
damage.
He's attacking. Okay.
So first roll is I rolled a damn 1. You're lucky. All right, and then roll a 2. So 7 damage fucking total. Good grief. All right.
So,
So
I'm
you
up
take
to
3
8.
damage. You asshole.
Yes.
I take.
No,
3.
7. Yeah, so you take 3 damage. So you're
So
up
I'm
to
on
11. You're 11.
11. What?
Oh gosh.
You're at 1,000 damage. All right.
Those are rookie numbers. We gotta bump them numbers up.
How is 11 heavily wounded when I have 30?
All right, but the Blight Wolves. One is going to go after you also.
How is this one not dead yet?
They are all very close. All right, 14, I
You
believe. No,
should
you have a 16. Do you have your sword? Okay, that does miss. Number 3 is going to definitely charge it after Cyril. This thing smells blood. All right, it is going to hit. Luckily, I rolled a 1, so it's only 5 damage, Cyril. So that is going to be 1 damage to you. And then lastly, we have number 4 is going to charge in after Edlin.
What?
Who?
Wolf attack me?
And it missed. Stunt points, but it missed. Actually, I rolled a 2. It's 2 stunt points. I can... Yeah, this thing jumps up at you, Edlin, and right before it hits you, you put your staff out front, and it literally grabs your staff and rips it out of your hand.
Oh.
Which means your arcane focus is now out of the ground, on the ground.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay.
Trencher, it's on you.
Okay, I will attack Blight Wolf number 3 because the elf there is useless.
Thank you.
Well, not when you roll an 8.
Well, I had an alpha on me, so I blame that.
Alright, Alpha's going after you. This thing
Bring it.
wants fresh food. Alright,
Bring it,
no stop
bitch.
points, but I did hit. I rolled a 16. So,
Wait, I have 16 in defense though.
yeah, so I hit you.
Oh, so
Equal.
it doesn't
Attacker.
Yeah.
It benefit. Okay.
Attacker
So-
base, yeah.
8 damage, which means you take another 4 damage. So you're at 15. All right, Edlin. These things are very close to being dead, but these things do not run away. So
If you got AoE attack,
Yeah, it's either AoE attack or heal. I think that the AoE is going to reduce less damage overall. Can I get the 3 Blight Wolves in 6 yards?
I mean, yeah.
with the bit of the movement, the battle going on, I'm gonna say still 2.
I got 3 before though.
Yeah, but that
Yeah, but they're gonna spread out a little bit. I'll say in the middle of the fight.
Then I'm gonna heal. It's not worth it.
Okay.
That's too much
Yes.
mana to just hit 2. So yeah, I'll just use a minor action to grab my
Or we can go with
stuff.
the easy one. I'll let you hit. I'll tell you what. I'll let you drop it on. Yeah, I'm still with the rule. I'm gonna stick with 2.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with a heal. I'm gonna spend 3 mana.
Okay. Who you healing?
Cyril.
Okay.
Because he's... Wait. Chanter is also...
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, both. All 3 of you are a bit hurt.
Yeah, but I have more health in total, so I can take a bit more.
Okay, yeah, I'll do
He-
that. So that's 3d6.
A slight wind will kill Cyril.
All right, the spell cast. You can go ahead and roll the 3d6 for help.
Sorry, I'm not that weak.
Nice roll, 13. All right, so you're down to 1 damage there, Cyril.
Oh yeah, back in the fucking
You
action.
feel rejuvenated. All right, let's go past your turn.
Yeah, one attack and you're back in the shithole.
Miriam,
Okay.
it's on you.
So I'm going to cast Arcane Lance on the wolf.
Which one?
Wolf.
Woof.
Wolf.
Wolf, wolf.
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 Number 1.
Wolf 2.
All right.
God, why won't you these fuckers die?
All right. You don't even need to roll damage; it will die. Actually, no, roll damage. You actually, if you roll less than a 3, if you roll a 3, they won't die. It
Oh.
dies. All right.
He got +2, so he was gonna die anyway.
Yeah,
And
so
if
you
you
got
roll
3
a-
armor.
Yeah, if you rolled a 1, they wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and pass your turn, Cyril. It's on you.
Well, because there is a big fat fucking wolf in front of me, I am going to take my short sword out, going to put my longbow away, and if I were to go behind it, would I get the backstab?
I'll let you. Yes.
Thank you. So I go bip. So I go there. I go bip. I then go bop.
And then boop.
Yeah, and then I attack with. Let me see how I do this actually.
You stab it in the ass.
Oh, it's extra damage. Ah, got it. Okay. So I just do short sword attack,
Which will hit.
which thank fuck. And
And what
I-
do you have to roll to hit?
There should be
on
the
these
button there to
guys?
do the full damage for the dagger. Or the short sword. It should be both there.
I've just put a mod in. I've just.
That's the hit. No, the damage one, there should be a button also for damage. It should be like BS short sword damage.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So should I roll that as well as the short sword damage?
No, just
or-
click that.
Oh
That-
no,
that's
just that one.
Mhm.
Me stupid brain can't think.
All right, that was to number 3. All right, actually,
Number 3, yes.
get rid of the prone on you. You're not prone no more.
I'm fully erect. I'm ready for a fight.
So the game
yeah.
stretch, you have to roll 2 6s.
So, Cyril, you just said you're fully erect and it just stabbed him in the ass.
Basically.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
healed. I then became. I basically got given magical Viagra.
Go ahead and pass
Right.
your turn.
Oh yeah.
Real quick.
Let's
so
stop
to-
this conversation.
Yeah, you can keep talking, but pass
All right,
your turn. Let's
I want all 4 of you to go ahead and make see perception checks right now.
Real quick. To gain stunt points, you have to roll 2 6s.
No, you
Yeah,
have to
okay.
roll in doubles. But the
Yeah.
green dice determines how many stunt points you have to work with.
Okay.
Cyril got a stunt point now, technically, and so did Edlin.
All right, I'm looking for Miriam to roll.
No, I did not.
Yep.
I didn't get any doubles.
Yep, go ahead and roll
Yeah, get
perception.
Double 5? 5, 5, 6?
Wow.
On perception, you
Yeah.
don't get you don't get stunt points on perception.
No, but it was an example.
But well,
okay,
it will
yeah.
determine how much you see. Well, I'm right here. So, it's very simple.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
is it,
So all of you see this. So actually, all of you except for Sarah see this. All of you in the midst of the battle, you see something a bit unusual. Both wolves kind of back away, and at the same time, they both immediately cock their heads and look at Lyndall, the elf, and they charge him.
Lyndall, run!
So,
Hey there, run to us, be bait.
so the wolf 4 breaks away from all of you and charges Lyndall.
The opportunity attack in
No.
this case.
Actually, I didn't find if there's.
I mean, he's like within sword range, so you would think I could just attack him with the sword as he runs past, or try at least.
I'm not seeing the rules, so I'll look up after this. But I'm gonna say right now, no.
Goodbye, Lindo.
So this goes after this one hits Lyndall, and this one is going to take a chunk out of his arm. It does do 10 damage. It did definitely hit him.
Bye bye, Lindo.
Trencher, it's on you. You see the alpha back away from you, and is now charging towards Lyndall.
Is he within sword range?
Yeah, you can chase after it real quick, or you can. I'll let you do the attack before it breaks away. That hits.
That's also stun point.
Yes, 5 stun points.
Oh, 5. If I did skirmish, would that stop his charge?
I'm gonna say no. Either way, even with skirmish, it's still gonna move afterwards towards him.
Oh, because well,
Could you do like a trip?
I could do a.
Oh, okay,
light-
not prone will do. I'll say not prone will stop him.
What I can do is the lightning attack and then no. Fuck, I had no.
Yeah, you can do lightning attack and then knock prone. We'll knock it down. You can attack again.
Not prone. Oh,
Yeah.
there. Okay. Then I will do like that. That's double attack then.
Okay.
So double damage.
No, you have to do attack roll still. The dual strike lets you do automatic damage. Lightning attack, you have to attack roll again. So, do the initial damage first for your first attack. So roll damage. All right, now do another. Oh, nice. Do another attack roll. That will miss though, but you can knock it prone. You have 2 points left over to knock it prone if you wish.
That case I will. Wait, can't I do mighty blow? Oh wait, he took how much damage?
Yeah, you could do mighty blow instead.
Yeah, but how much damage did he take first time?
12 before armor reduction.
Yeah, but after.
8.
Okay, 8 plus it is. I doubt I would kill him, so I think I'd prone.
Knock prone.
Yeah.
Got it. So as it rushes away, you do a swing and knock it to the ground, drawing blood from its very, very thick hair. But since it didn't make itself first, it's now going to get up and start to stagger away, but it's actually ignoring you. You're next to it right now, and it still charges. But because it's not prone, I won't let it attack. It's going to run completely after Lyndall. He just screams looking at this thing. Edwin, it's on you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do an arcane lance at Blight with 4.
Okay. That's a hit. Roll damage.
7.
Bow. To the face. It goes down, leaving just the alpha wolf.
And I'm gonna chase after the alpha.
Okay. Faster turn. Miriam, it's on you.
Okay, I'm gonna step a little closer towards the direwolf, and I'm gonna cast Arcane Lens.
It's a definite hit.
Okay. What the fuck?
Not much damage though.
My rolls are so shit.
The dice gods are not with you today. Alright.
It is with
I
me.
think they're ever with us.
Pass your turn.
With me.
Pass your turn. You're fair done.
Maram.
You might be busy. Don't it, Cyril? It's on you.
Alright, so I'm gonna get behind. I've just completely forgotten the accent I was doing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get behind it, obviously.
This thing is ignoring you completely. This thing is being struck at, hit, and it is ignoring completely all of you. I want you to get your sneak attack on this thing.
Oh, jeez.
In fact, with its not paying attention, get +2 to the rolls to hit.
Ooh. Ooh.
I didn't get +2.
Me neither.
We do now.
I'm a sneaky boy.
And now.
So it's now +3 because sneak attack gives you +1 too, I believe. So
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. So yeah.
Save Lendl!
definite hits. Roll
I'd
damage.
rather like a nice pelt. There we go. Do damage.
Nice blighted pelt.
Nice blighted pelt. Nice. Real nice.
All right, the thing staggers a bit, crawls on the ground. It doesn't crawl, but it kind of hits the ground a little bit, gets back up, still running. Imagine you're gonna be charged after this thing, since you're running towards Lindell. Pass a turn to Trencher, and then we'll
Yep.
see what happens.
Fuck it up, Trento. Trento.
He seemed to really like Lindell.
No.
Let's see. Where's no one else to target?
That is a hit.
No, yeah, but no stun.
No sub points. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Nice,
That's
nice. All right.
Oh no.
It's close. This is now at...
Wow.
Pass a turn. It is gonna take its. It's going after Lindell. Pass a turn. All right. This thing charges and is gonna get to Lindell. And let's see.
Can Lendl not like kick or like punch or something? Jesus Christ.
He's shitting himself for the second time
Yeah,
today.
this is
okay?
not a fighting elf at all.
What a
All right,
disgrace.
a better roll. This does grab literally the chunk of Lindell's shoulder and drag him to the ground. Lindell's voice kind of stops. He's a bit bleeding out. He's still alive. He's still conscious, but he's now bleeding out.
Was it the same shoulder or arm?
Yes.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah. At least he's got one good one.
Walking off. After the fight, we all just walk it off.
Yeah, you're fine. Alright, I am
just
gonna do
want to say-
another.
I just want to say we're all assholes.
I want to do another arcane lance at him.
Go for it.
Just move here. And yeah.
That will hit.
Yes.
Stop points. 2
Don't
stop
mind.
points.
Oh dang it! Not enough to do what I wanted to do.
Shit.
Mighty spell?
I can do mighty spell. I wanted to do imposing spell, so he had to make a courage check to see if he could keep attacking. But mighty spell works. So in total, that's in total that's 12
Ooh, all right.
or 13. Sorry.
Math is hard.
Circle mage, man, showing his power. All right. Yeah.
Yay.
This thing, it hits the wolf, and it literally dies holding on to Lindell's shoulder.
The wolf dies.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
It goes still, just kind of smoking from the blow from the arcane lance, and it's holding on to Lindell's shoulder.
I'll run up. To
He's now beating the head, very, very feebly with his good arm.
I'll run up to Lindell and use 1 mana to heal him.
I look at Lindell and say, I think they like you.
I also run up to Lindell and I use heal.
Oh.
Wow, no, you healed him for 14.
No, that was
No,
my
that's
spell
the cast. Yeah.
Oh, that was a cast. Yeah, no, I use a regular heal. And like,
Can you
catch
stun
him.
points on the heal outside
Yes.
of combat?
Because it's a spell, right?
Well, the
So-
healing spell.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but-
I'll use skillful spell to reduce the mana cost to 0, and then the remaining two to do.
So real quick,
Houston.
before you heal each other, this is able for a 5-minute respite, so you can all do a quick breather.
Mhm.
Give myself a quickie.
We're just healing. We're
don't
healing.
use your stunt rolls. I'm healing Lindell too.
Okay.
I'm got the breather.
Yep.
Is
So
Lindell, like, crying or something?
nice.
and-
All right.
Get back 8.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now
that's
7.
7.
Ooh, 47. Yeah, 7.
I'm not dead yet.
And then Miriam, you can do a breather also
Yep.
for yourself.
So what does it mean that I increased my spell power by 1?
So some spells will have the opponent roll his like dexterity or strength against your spell
like a
power.
DC.
So if you can, you raise up your DC
Oh,
to
okay.
resist it.
So like if I use imposing spell, it says the target number is 10 plus your magic ability. That number combined would be my spell power.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna raise my spell power to 17 then.
Well, that's only for that spell though. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
yeah, it's separate. It's only for that spell you're casting.
Don't use any stunt die. I'm healing him as well with a regular touch heal.
Okay.
Can't he do the stunt heal? And you heal me.
Well, I don't keep my stunt points though.
No.
They
Oh.
go away if I don't use them.
Yeah, can you use them now to do a mighty spell to...
That's just damage.
Oh, it's just damage?
Right. So I'll just use the 2 to make the mana cost 0,
Okay.
Heal for Kakara.
and then heal for.
How much damage did Needle take?
He took a lot, but with the attention he's given to now, he does. You see his shoulder like knit back together, his arm knit back together, the flesh kind of regrowing and being grown quickly back in its old place.
Yeah, I only healed him for 4, so
I only healed him for 1.
Okay, not so good growing back. He's gonna leave definite scars, but
Yeah.
he's not going to lose his arm.
That just get him movement.
Yeah, ladies
Yeah.
love scars.
being a slave gets you all the women.
Unless that scar is the result of losing your cock, in which case you've less of a chance, to be honest.
Yeah. That case gonna be kind of bad.
But I did finally gain stun points.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got
I only have to be outside combat.
2 stunt points. So you're spelling. If I take a breather, can I get mana back?
Mana back, I believe, only comes back by healing.
Sleeping.
Yeah. Let me find out real quick. There's actually one thing I didn't look. Look at mana.
Otherwise, I need mana potions. Where's that dwarf that sells mana potions? Let's get at the campsite. Let's go to the campsite.
Okay, so for each hour of meditation, you get back 1d6 plus your magic rating in mana. If you spend
Each
8 hours, so if
hour.
you sleep, you'll gain back your full amount.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I meditate while I walk?
No.
Okay.
But if you wish to investigate this area a little bit, because it's unusual. You didn't expect to find blight wolves around here.
Lindell, we're still in a hurry. We must go.
Wait.
If you're able to
Lindell,
walk.
why did the wolves attack you? They were attacking us, and then all of a sudden, something changed.
I don't know. I don't know why they did that for. I was terrifying.
Hit me with that cunning. I mean, perception, yeah.
He's telling the truth. He is perplexed. He has no idea why they went straight after him.
Thing.
Okay, I'm starting to see.
Or are you city bred like me?
Yeah, I'm starting to doubt Wendell. One, because of his cowardice, and he's honestly just
Dead weight.
less than dead weight. He's kind of. I mean, as an elf yourself, you are quite useful. You provide value. Wendell.
I'm not an elf.
But Lindell is a servant elf,
I mean,
born
Sure.
in a city, not on the outskirts of a town or like in a forest. And he was born and works for a mayor. So
Yeah,
he's
this
had a
got
very,
really
very
lagged out there, right,
easy, kind of like pumpish slave
Struggle to
life.
do any of that.
yeah, as we elves, we seek the freedom of chains. So the fact that he hasn't tried to run away, even though his loyalties.
Well, elves and Ferelden are free. Well, there's a saying with elves and Ferelden that they would prefer to be a poor, free elf than a rich slave like in Orlais.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That I see that. I'm starting to see that his loyalties and his uselessness are starting to sway my decision of how I like him.
That's weird.
I mean, I loved that he was an elf at first, but now I see that he's more useless than I thought. And the fact that he's willingly a slave. Not willingly, but like... he's kinda
To
like
him, he
ready
has a
for
comfortable
his
life.
loyalty.
Anyways, I'm gonna take a real quick. We'll take a 10-minute break right now.
Nice. I need a fat piss.
Yeah, me too. So I'm done.
Alright, I'll be back.
Back in a bit.
I just want to say, he's still an elf. Who cares? You know, I would just want to say, I'm not 100% comfortable being like this. I'm usually a good guy.
Like we're supposed to be an undeniably good party. We just happen to do good things.
We are mercenaries. Basically. People pay us to do stuff.
We're actually just chaotic neutral and just run into good stuff.
Yeah. But usually I play the guy who tries to help everyone and the deal, so it's kind of weird for me to be an asshole. And hard, actually.
I'm gonna get a real quick snack.
I go to find this.
So what do I think of the system so far?
It's really different. I like it.
Yep.
It's Dragon Age. I haven't seen any Darkspawn yet, so I'm disappointed.
Well, this is pre-Dark Spawn, so.
And the Blight Wolves are part of that.
Yeah, it's the start of the incursion.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it's still not any actual dogs.
It's a,
Who's Edlin again, by the way? That Aidlis?
say again?
Myram is
Me.
Zelu.
Yes.
Yeah. Zelu. And Gnat, the cowardly, useless city elf.
Yes. About right.
Yes.
Yeah. So, process of elimination.
Okay, so Edlin, Davis is the abomination, Cyril is the knife ear, and Myram is the knife ear the abomination.
I'm gonna say abomination.
I'm looking up at Razor slur in Dragon Age.
Just racial slurs in their nature.
Yeah, you have for mages, Qunari, dwarves, elves, humans, and Misk.
Oh, you're not racist. You're just a bigot.
No,
You
I
don't
just
like anyone except humans.
I like humans and dwarves.
What about Qunari? Big
Nobody likes them.
Fair point.
Yeah, I don't know about those guys. Yikes.
Yeah, I know the expansion books add a lot more stuff, races and classes, specializations, all that good stuff. Well, as it is, before we get continuing, if you do enjoy this game, what I'm doing, I am probably going to run a Witcher one shot next later on.
Ooh,
That sounds fun.
I'm currently playing Witcher. I got close to 40 hours.
Yeah.
Like a week.
Yeah, my house is
I don't
done,
know
so I should be stopped to 40k game later on.
40k.
Yeah, I run
Yeah,
Wrath and
that-
Glory.
You are a brilliant man.
Thank you.
I have wanted to play a 40k one for absolutely ages.
Yeah, and we had 3 people, including 4 people. 2 left. We got 2 new. One of them didn't show up. Another one left, and we got a new one.
Well, if
It-
on
it-
Saturdays, I
You're
can
still
definitely
missing
make it.
one person.
No, we are 4 now. But the game has been cursed. Like half the time, more than half the time,
Oh,
we
it's
have
not
been
cursed,
able
it's-
to play.
The game started when I started landscaping my house, and so I had to finish that first. So my landscaping has been going on for the last like 6 months. It's pretty much going to be finishing up at the end of this month, and so the Wrath and Glory game will start picking up again. So
Yeah, but it's not only been that, it's been people not showing up
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's
Oh.
been really bad.
Yeah, me and
Actually-
our
Yeah.
Curse of Strahd campaign had that issue. People just didn't show up and stuff.
I'm always I have showed up for everyone. Every yeah.
Aragorn,
I'm
is
actually-
the Wrath and Glory game 4 players?
Yeah?
I
It
thought it was
should be.
5.
No. But honestly, I had like in past tense. I want to point out. Been thinking about leaving the game because of how it's going, but since we've been more stable with the people showing up,
Yeah.
Semi.
I'm staying. But it was like I don't know if I bother with this anymore in a situation.
Well, with that being said, I don't mind having 5 players, so if you want to join that, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah, please, you and
Yes.
you and Jericho, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
What's-
the game,
what's-
though, the schedule is every other week, possibly every week, but it is on Sunday, and it is 2 hours before this game started.
Ah, but no, I work Sundays. Fuck.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh damn. Because Jericho and you would be awesome to listen.
Yeah. The hero plays very, very well. Actually, every hero plays very, very well. This has
Yeah,
been a,
dude,
this has been an enjoyable game to run.
But I will point out I kinda struggle to be an asshole.
Yeah, he's playing Talarin Desert Raider, I believe.
And I don't like anyone.
Desert Rider, yeah.
I don't like anyone except Talons.
Yeah, so he's playing that. We have a Inquisitor Acolyte. Then we have a
Useless, like mage thing or what's it called now?
Psyker. No, she's been reading minds every
Psyker.
once, so that's good. Then we have a Skitari.
Yeah, but from my character's point of view, she is useless.
No, everyone's useless to you. Anyways, is everyone here? We can start it again. Chase, you here?
Dailies?
Alright, I'll take it. It's back.
The list.
We'll start in 3-4 minutes.
So, like, what do you do in the Warhammer one?
It's a rogue trader type game, so
I basically incinerate stuff with my plasma rifle.
then my live group, my face-to-face group, on the side when we don't run D&D, we run a Space Marine game.
Oh, you lucky fucker.
Yeah, they enjoy that a lot.
Just Space Marines?
Yeah, it's a full Space Marine tactical squad they run.
Oh fuck, that would be awesome. I want to be a Space Marine so fucking bad.
I'm back.
Cool.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
it's
that.
a Death Watch game. Well, not Death Watch. Yeah, it's Death Watch Space Marine game. All right, so we continue, and then we can discuss everything else after the game. All right, so
Small
Oh,
one back.
quick question here
Yeah.
is so we're ending in 30?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Unfortunately, me being new to run one shots, my one shots tend to run more than damn one shots. The game is scheduled, the way I wrote it, to end in literally 30 minutes, which is not going to happen with the way this adventure is set up. We're about halfway through. I can force it very, very fast to get to the kind of end of it, or unfortunately, we can either continue to keep on going until we can finish it, or get to a pause. And unfortunately, I'm still inexperienced to run one-shots. They just tend to be a bit damn longer, plus there's a lot of role-play involved. I can't really run one-shots with the amount of role-playing you guys do, but role-playing is just, it sucks. So we'll make a decision at 30 minutes for the actual end time to decide what to do at that point on.
Okay.
Roleplay literally the point of the
Like,
game.
I realize in one-shots you can't really have roleplay unless you have like a one scene game.
Or if it's like Pulp Action where it's all just finding stuff out.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
There's not much combat, it's just, this is it. We need to find this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Montage events.
with that, we'll go ahead and continue, and then we'll decide what happens in 30 minutes. So we find ourselves after about 5 minutes. You're at the farmstead. Dead blight wolves around you. One much bigger, white-haired, whatnot, bleeding. That's the one that just unnaturally went after Landon, whatever the hell his name was. Elf.
Taranto. Lindo.
Lindo, yeah, Lindo. So, the question to all of you is, what do you wish to do?
Skin the wolf and sell the pelt.
That could definitely take some time.
Well, these are blighted wolves. Their fur is useless, really.
But the
Also,
question does arise, why are blight wolves around here?
It must be a blighted area.
Blight is related to arcane, right?
Don't know the too big history about the blight and the darkspawn, just that they come from underground, and pretty much the cause of Vitivinter Imperium mages trying to become gods themselves. I mean, thrown back into lore-wise, or chantry rules, what they say. But where darkspawn is where the blight shows up.
Okay. What I was wondering is if I could do a cunning arcane lore check to try to see if I can figure out more.
They're probably just a result of some rolled
Do it.
experiment.
Give me arcane lore. I'm not sure if it's right, but we'll go with it, and I'll just go with it. So, I said I'm learning the game. All right. What you know is that if the blight wasn't here, they're probably drawn here for a reason.
Okay.
They don't tend to randomly wander about. They don't tend to, unless they're forcibly directed. They tend to go to a place for a reason.
I just kind of look around. Something's drawing them here. I say that we sacrifice a little bit of time and try to figure that out. Otherwise, more might show up.
No. We don't have the time for that.
Glendo's master's still in danger.
And I want to get paid.
That's a fair point. Like a farmhouse that's lootable.
All I'm thinking is if we go past this now,
That we can.
it could cause more trouble in the future.
That doesn't sound like our problem.
We plan
No.
the whole way.
Unless they pay us to do it, it's no problem. And if they pay us to do it, we get paid for it.
Okay.
About some mage
We can
apostate.
Alert the local authority if we see any.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can. Yes, good
Yeah, I
deal.
guess we can at least tell someone in the village.
Is there any way that I can sense if there's anything magical in the area?
Detect magic.
Give
Yeah,
me
detect
a
magic.
okay. Do this. To see anything from the outside, give me a perception check.
Perception, okay.
Yeah. And on that wish list,
Can I-
it would be a. This would be a. Since we're not searching, it'd be a seeing perception.
Scene perception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, seeing. Okay.
Yes,
I thought you
seeing.
said scene, like SCEN.
No, not seeing.
What's the
Ah,
scene?
dang it.
Edelyn, you see nothing.
Well, this looks like this looks pretty normal. I think we should move on. And we
Yeah,
should learn
let's
what
move
is
on. Lindo,
Yes.
get your ass up.
Okay, let's move on. I don't
As
feel
you're
good
about
about
to
it.
move on, Miriam, something catches your eye. At
What is
the
that?
front of the hut, you see something. You see the corner of something buried. And as you look at it, you take a second look and you kind of peer a little bit at it. You see that around the ground, it's actually in front of the door, and around it are a ton of scratch marks. Most likely from a
God.
wolf.
Guys, wait. There's like scratch marks in front of the door. They were trying to get inside. Clearly they got in, but there's something that drew them into the house. You should probably take a
Well,
second look.
what you're saying is you're seeing what they're most likely looking at. It is actually partially buried in the ground. It's a corner of something sticking out of the ground.
Guys, I'm gonna go check something out real quick. Give me a sec.
Oh,
go
for
with
fuck's
you.
sake, more mom.
Hastily walk over there.
Yeah, I'll follow.
You goddamn
I-
bitch.
Where is Lindo? In this situation.
He's watching. He's kind of biting his fingers a little bit, his fingernails, a little bit in a hurry, and just kind of wanting to push forward. He's like, well, we're so close to the town. We're so close.
We're so close, so this will take a second. We'll be fine.
As you head to the box, or sorry, as you head to, well, you know what it is now. As you head towards the area, you see a ornate box, partially buried in the ground, corner sticking up, strange in design, with flowers darting across its edge. The top is slid off ever so slightly, and as you get closer, you smell an aroma coming from it.
Do I recognize this smell? Can I use my natural lore check?
Go for it.
I mean, yeah, we kind of.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
It is. You peer closer and you notice that the inside of the box is actually empty, but a very, very strong smell is emanating from it. It is a smell of oleanders.
Weed.
Oleanders. Shit, I forgot what that's from.
It's a flower.
Used in. Yeah, I know it's flower, but I forget what that's used in.
What was it?
Oleanders.
Oleanders. I have no clue.
Guys, I think we should look in this house. Just give me a sec.
Oh yeah, we do get to loot.
I approach the door and I try to be stealthy about it, I guess. Like I walk to the side of the door, I peek my head in a little.
Then give me a. What is that? Give me a dexterity roll. What would that be, honey?
Dexterity.
I think that'd be
Dexterity or
dexterity.
cunning?
Yeah, do you want me to stealth thing?
No, cunning is intelligence. Okay, so give me dexterity.
Ooh.
Nice.
Give me some more of those gun points.
As you start to walk in, all of you can hear as Miriam walks in, you hear a bit of the crunch of the grass out front, a bit of the twigs, and when she wanted to, she stops making noise as she moves around. You don't hear, even though she's walking on leaves and branches and whatnot, no noise is coming from her footfalls anymore. Stealthy like a cat.
You can tell she's an elf, can't you? The made that noise.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stop in place now because I can't replicate that.
And I walk in.
All right. You see that the place is a complete mess. There are scratches all along the surface of the walls. They look like humanoid fingernails. But the majority of the large wolf scratches are around the door and were around where the oleander box itself is buried. Is it still buried?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing, who's holding the box? Here, let me put in the party sheet.
I guess I dug it up, but I wasn't taking it with me in. So I guess I left it outside near, shit, what's his name?
Edlin.
Evelyn, yeah.
I'll be inspecting it. I'll hold on to it. I'll pick it up.
And yeah, I proceed inside deeper, and I try to look around.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception searching roll, please. Nice roll.
These rolls.
Hey.
Was that in the box?
No,
Oh,
that was what you've
found
seen
that.
around. You actually find that in a dresser that's
Okay.
overturned.
So yeah, I take the money. I guess there's nothing else to see in here.
Give me a
That
second.
sticks out.
Open everything you find. If you look inside the party sheet, you will see what you have found of usefulness within here.
I take the wine.
Oh, bottle of cheap wine. Oh, let's
Yeah, I haven't said anything to you guys yet. I found this stuff.
Thanks for the wine.
So yeah, I pick everything up. I might share it with the party. Take the wine. I look at the sheet. I take the rations as well. The strip
Alright.
of paper.
If you look at it, it is written in blood.
I didn't get to read it.
Before I start reading it, can I make a magic check to sense anything from it?
Absolutely. It will be a cunning.
Oh, damn.
Wouldn't it be a magic?
Or give me cunning. Give me magic also. Give me both. Magical? No. But cunning wise, you're not quite sure what it means.
Okay, so I can't read it. So it's not in Elvish.
No, it's actually in common, or it'll be trade tongue, as they say.
Oh, I got trade tongue.
Everyone has trade tongue. That's a common language.
Yeah, so I regularly
Yeah,
read the
it's
letter,
not Norwegian.
but it's somewhat illegible, I guess.
Yeah, it's just written in blood.
But
But it's definitely readable for what you can read right now. What it says in the link, you can read that definitely in blood.
That was probably the wrong link. Is it one-shot games?
Here, I'll. You want to put it in chat? Is what you're trying to do?
No, I don't even see where the link is. Do you
Here.
post it in Discord?
I will put it inside here. This is what it says.
Interesting. So yeah, I walk out to everyone and tell them, "Hey guys, I found this letter and some food and some wine in here.
There's wine.
Yeah, there's wine. You can have the wine. I don't drink.
I take the wine.
Okay, how do I give people
Let's-
stuff?
You put it back in the
Do
party
I-
sheet, and then they can take it.
Okay.
Now, those of you
How do I make
that
stuff?
investigate the scribble of paper that's written in blood, if you wish
How
to
do I
investigate
take
it,
it?
give me a cunning roll, please.
Yeah, and I
I'll
show
do
the
that.
pizza paper to everyone.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Nice roll.
How do you actually?
All right, this is actually a cunning religion check. So actually, Chase, you got a 19. This is a prayer, a plea to Andastre for mercy. Andraste for mercy.
Oh. So what does that mean for me?
Oh, he must have died or something.
Hers.
Yes.
How do I take the wine?
Drag it to your inventory. Drag the link. The star.
So the star.
Oh, just there we go. And on loan rations.
Mixed with rations.
Yeah, I put that there too. I don't need the food.
I take it.
No, I have better food.
So
It
so what-
says weeks and not week.
yeah, there's a ton of food. Anyway, we don't really need the food.
Yeah, food don't need food.
So, what could this mean? How's that?
So, I see it's a prayer to Andraste, but what does that mean for like? I'm slipping on lore right now. What is Andraste?
Andraste is the god.
Maker's wife.
No,
Or is
it
it
was
the
a woman who were kind of became.
Oh, sorry. Andraste, yes, was the wife.
Of the Maker.
Yeah.
So she's very much a very big, like they say, Andraste, take me prayer. She's kind of like a guardian almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when the Tevinter Imperium ruled, when they worshipped the old ones, the dragons, Andraste is the one that came from. I believe she was born in Redcliffe. I believe, and what was said is that she heard the word of the Maker, and then she started preaching it, and then she made an army and marched to Tevinter Imperium and laid it to a complete waste.
That's the lady in the intro of Inquisition, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay,
And
all
then her actual on Earth husband, or on Theda's husband, actually betrayed her and gave her up, and she was executed. And then the person, the Tevinter Imperium, that actually executed her, the king at that point, with her teaching of Andraste, they made the Chantry, and he converted his religion over to the Chantry, and then told everyone about her husband, and they killed him. And then he now worships, and Andraste is the prophet.
Okay. So, with this particular note, the way it's scribbled, is it like a prayer that I would recognize, or is it something that I can just tell is to Andraste, or?
We'll say maybe it's a saying.
Okay.
I'm not
there's
sure of
no-
the significance, but we'll say it's a saying. Maybe that's relevant to Andraste's maybe like teachings or books or whatnot. It's something that is just. She might say that someone is doing something they're definitely going to regret, but they're doing it anyways.
Right. Okay. So I'll look to the parties. Looks like a prayer to Andraste, but it's written in blood, so I'm not quite sure how to take it.
Blood magic.
Yeah. I was about to
Who's
say,
got the box of the Oleander box?
I do.
Okay. As you're investigating around Miram, you actually realize, all of you start to realize that the smell is still emanating strongly from the box, even though it's empty.
Get rid of the box.
Can I do a magic check on it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can I do one too?
Or we can use your previous roll, which is really good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Either way, yes, this thing is highly magical.
Okay.
Hey,
Can I-
give me the box for a second. I want to see something.
Okay. I hand it to him.
I take the box and shit. What is his name? Sarah, can I borrow one of your swords or daggers?
Yeah, here you go. I had him a dagger.
Okay. I cut my hand a little bit and I drip it into the box.
What are you?
In front of
nice.
everyone. In front of everyone. I still don't know what I'm doing is wrong.
Yo, that's some
What?
blood magic.
Are you doing?
Remember,
I
I've never
really-
been taught that being an apostle is exactly wrong.
Apostate.
I rip the box out of her hands and throw it on the ground.
And I immediately move up.
What are you doing?
It clatters to the ground. Blood still inside it. Lid falls off and slides across the floor. Smell still sickly sweet coming from it. Definitely magical, but nothing happens.
What are you
I
guys doing?
walks up to Mariam with sword in hand and asks, "What the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean?
You did blood magic."
Well,
So?
technically, nothing happens, so it's not really blood magic, is it?
You attempted blood
Well,
magic.
It's like
Yeah.
it's attempted blood magic.
Yeah, but
It's as
you-
bad as
you-
blood magic. in my
Okay.
head.
You go to jail for attempted murder. You don't have to actually kill the person. You go to jail.
So, real quick, interrupt you. Do y'all know the effects of the result of blood magic?
It weakens
abominations.
yourself. Like
So,
it
do you know the
takes,
reason why you do blood
What?
magic?
To make yourself stronger.
Yes. And
purpose
using your own blood makes you stronger. Well, people realize if you use other people's blood, you can make it even stronger, especially if you use a lot of other people's blood. So
yeah, that's why it's so evil. But like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
That's
is
bad.
connected to demons.
look, sometimes you need the power.
No, as much as I
It-
like
it-
demons,
it's
I
not
like
just
my
because-
body more.
It's not just because you use other people, but it makes you successful to demon. What the thing about
My master's taught me as long as you're
Abomination of
strong-willed,
possession.
you can resist anything. It's fine. It just needs a little bit more. And I
Well,
go,
yeah,
No.
but somebody should-
If-
that's like saying if I'm fat enough and I get shot by an arrow, I can resist the damage. No, I cannot.
well, you could if you were fatter.
Going weird.
I say straight up to your face, if you attempt any more blood magic, I will kill you.
Well, can we at least take the box just in case? I mean, it definitely has something to do with the situation.
I'll hold
Yeah,
on to
maybe
the box.
it's the smell that lured them here. Maybe we should burn the box to prevent more coming.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
That sounds like a bad idea. That's a waste of good magic.
I
anyways,
just
looks like
look at
Eldon
this
picks up
dumb-
the box though.
Yeah.
Edlin.
I agree. We should just continue on then, if you guys won't let me.
and
Fiddle
then-
around.
Can you burn the box? There it is.
He said you'd be AFK real quick, so we got that him. Yeah, so the entire time Lindell is getting a little more. Like, we need to hurry. I'm afraid for my master. The town is so close.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, go on.
And I'm still eyeing that box.
I still want to hear from Daedalus. I just want to hear if you can burn it.
He said he'd be right back real quick.
Yeah.
So,
So
while
we will
we're
continue
doing
without him. All right, so y'all, I believe, we're gonna start heading towards the village.
All right, so I'm holding
Yes.
onto the box.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it. It's mine.
Yeah, I'm asking you if you can burn it.
Well, I feel like that's something I should be able to do, but I do not have the proper spells to do that. But
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gonna
can
hold
just
on.
cast a fireball, but maybe you can light a fire. Kind
Oh.
of deal.
Oh, kinda. It'll take some time. I will have to really discern the nature of the box.
Because I'm starting to think if the smell is what made the Bright Wolf come. And that
Well-
guy's taken with us will be dangerous. Letting him stay will be dangerous. We have to destroy it to remove the smell, in that case.
I agree. Leaving it is dangerous, but if it is what's attracting these things, I'd rather them be attracted to us than to.
I'm not getting paid for that.
Well,
Truly, the
Also,
defining
just
character
do you
of
want
here.
to take this box and attract more Blight Wolf to a
Ken
village?
Jackson, I've just realised.
We'll be fine. Come on.
And
Also-
if more people get killed because of it,
We'll be fine. It's not even. It didn't even work.
we're fine.
also, Miram,
Yes.
blood magic is not something you use lightly. You
It's
can,
fine. We use it all the time. My
It's
master showed me.
illegal.
Sure,
Okay, it's illegal.
in small scales, can seem relatively harmless. But each time you push the limits, you get closer.
Same thing about drinking, but you don't see them talking about it.
Yes, but drinking doesn't turn you into an utter abomination.
That's for the weak-willed.
Good. Well, I mean,
We're having this
depends on
conversation
what you
on the
drink.
way.
Yeah, as we're walking.
Okay,
as we're
okay.
walking.
All right, so actually the farm is
And-
only about maybe a mile away from the town. So as you actually cross a small little hill, you see now. You read this. As you climb a steep hill, you begin to hear the signs of music. When you get to the top, you see the village of Terran below. It is nestled between two hills with the town hall in the center, and houses and businesses fanning out in a circular design from there. It is the afternoon now, and candle lights have been strung up for the after-wedding party. The bride and groom are dancing merrily on the dance floor stage, and their family and friends are clapping along to the bard's music. The bride is extremely beautiful, but instead of a handsome, confident suitor, Her husband is gangly and very awkward.
I just start clapping as I walk through, like.
A male succubus.
Where is the mayor in that case?
Yeah.
Her father, would he be there? Or is no one looking for him if he's injured?
As you start to press forward towards, I'm guessing the dance hall, you're actually stopped. Someone goes, "Halt there! Who are you? You weren't invited
step
here.
fo-
If you don't have an invitation,
step
you can
forward.
shove off."
I show him my invitation. In a very like snarky attitude.
You see this individual is a not elderly, he's a probably a roughly 30s individual, and you can see from his garb, he's actually the captain of the guard. He takes the invitation from you and looks at it a little bit. He kind of gruffs, and as he's handing it back, he actually sees Lindell, and you see an expression of rage go across his face. And he has with him about 4 guards, and he immediately goes, "Guards, grab that elf, throw him in the stocks."
Wait, hold on. What's the
Wait.
problem? As I try to step in front of Lindell.
I tell him, wait, why are you throwing him into the stocks?
Because he was leaving his duties at the mansion, and for cavorting with, well, you. He should not have left.
Cohorting? We were invited here. He came to lead us.
And for what,
Listen.
Lindell? And you see him
Listen,
kind of just
he-
like stammer a little bit and just he's a bit confused. He's a bit I think the words. He's a bit confused what's going on. And he's I was told. And you see the captain go. He raises his hand. He goes, "Enough of it. This man is from our town, and for leaving the mayor's duties, he will be thrown in the stocks."
I step forward and tell him, listen, how much I would love you to throw him the stocks, but he said he was sent by a mayor who was injured to get some help, and he was told to go to a
Of
different
course the mayor's not
village.
injured. His daughter's out
Can
on the
we see
dance
him?
floor with the new bride.
Yeah, and where's the mayor?
His daughter's with his bride.
Or his daughter's with her. You know what I mean.
Okay, so mayor
Just goes-
is with
You know what I mean.
But and the mayor is with his daughter. That is what you meant.
No, the mayor will show shortly. He's preparing for the festivities for tonight's banquet.
Okay. I want to make sure he's all right.
That is not your duty. I am the captain of this place. You can either
Yes.
let me take Lindell into custody, you can enjoy the festivities, or you can join him in the brig.
Hey,
Actually,
Lindell.
sir-
Go ahead.
So I'm familiar with an order from the Circle Tower that the mayor is actually looking for a Circle Mage to join his estate. I was hoping I could talk with him about that.
For what? He has no daughters or sons that have the magical arts. I'm under a strict
He
order
means-
not to disturb him until the banquet.
Oh, I must have misunderstood.
Where did those orders come from?
From him himself to me.
When?
I do not need to talk to the likes of you. As I mentioned, this is the last time I say this. And as
Hey,
you mentioned
can I-
this, actually more town guards start to approach. Not making
Okay,
any threatening
you know-
positions, but they're around you. There's about a dozen now.
Hey, can I do like a magic check on him? I think he's acting weird, and it's really weird for the town like guard captain to be guarding a door or the gate.
He's not at the gate. I pictured you guys all moving a little bit into the
Yeah.
village itself, and so he's not at the gate. He's probably in like maybe the main road towards the city center where everyone's dancing, having the
Yeah, was he
festivities.
like just strolling around, or was he like posted up?
He was strolling around.
Oh, that was just bad luck.
Okay. I tell him, okay, let's do it your way. But we also have to tell you that we came over a farm about a mile down the road. That was attacked by blight wolves.
And this is the first time you see his expression change. You catch it a bit quickly before he goes back to his kind of gruff nature, but you see the first look of kind of worry play across his face. He goes, I will have my men take a look at that. Now, are we done here?
Well, close, but Lindo helped us so much with the White Wolves. He acted as a good charmer.
Yeah, he charmed the pants off one of them wolves. I mean, one of them started fucking him.
Almost.
Just look at his arm.
Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
Be
he
as
was
it
very
may,
helpful.
he is a citizen of this town, and he will be put into the stocks until his punishment is due. With that, he
Okay.
raises his hand for a couple of the guards to come and get Lindell. So what I want to know is, from the rest of you, do you allow this or do you stop it?
I allow it.
I'm gonna allow it. I look at Lindo. Can you last in the stocks for a couple hours? We'll get you out. It's okay.
He starts tearing up a little bit, and yes, but please, yes, please, the mayor, the mayor.
Yes, we are getting to the mayor, but we're now dealing with you going to jail.
And with that, he is actually hauled off by the guard.
Bye, Lindo. Try not to cry.
Much.
Don't be too long.
So the captain forcibly hands the invitation back towards you. He goes, "Enjoy the party." As he kind of turns around and walks away, and the guard split up, go back to their stations and the patrols.
So is it like really clear, like the mayor's house, like where it would be? Or like, is it larger than the rest?
The mayor's house is actually on a hill overlooking the rest of the town, on pretty much at the northwest side of the entire village.
Okay, boys. Are we going to go to investigate the party, or are we going to go straight to the mayor's house?
They won't like it if you go to the mayor's.
Who gives a fuck what they like?
Let's avoid a fight now. It might not be beneficial to us, actually.
To be fair, we're going to end soon
But-
as well.
Cyril, can you sneak into the mayor's house?
Can I sneak? Can I sneak?
No.
There's a nug
Yes,
shitting
ah.
kids.
I don't
I'm
care.
pretty
where
stealthy
it-
myself. I could go with him just to make
Really?
sure. Maybe
I
we
don't
should take the
care
box.
where it's shit. I just want to know if you can do it.
Yeah, I could probably do it.
Then do it. Do you need us
Oh,
to
I
make
need
an
to-
instruction?
Well, before I do anything, yeah, I've got to know guard rotations and... who's
We
in the
don't have
building.
time for that.
Maybe I just dress up like a servant. Come on.
You have to do it now. Okay, I provide a distraction.
Did you get any of those scrappy clothes from the box on the road?
Scrappy clothes. Yeah, I picked up some boots.
In the
I
midst
think-
of your discussion, as you're kind of left to yourselves, you might have mentioned it a little bit, but a bit of the party has shifted and a little bit towards you. And you see Lord Kasdan, the new groom, actually approach you, big smile on his face, very, very unhandsome fella. As mentioned, very, very gangly, very, very awkwardly comes up to you, and he's just got a beaming, huge smile. He goes, "I don't recognize any of you. Are you here to enjoy the festivities?"
Yes, we are. You're acting really weird, bro.
Well, what can you say? I'm marrying the most beautiful woman around Ferelden.
I want to.
And you
do
see
a
his
magic-
smile, and he's actually missing like half a tooth that's like black encrusted.
Oh, so how did you become a lord? Did you slay a dragon? Did you look at it?
No, it's for being a blacksmith.
Being a blacksmith?
But that's beside the point. It's my father. My father, very, very well-known blacksmith. But I guess my charm finally won out. And
Where's
he,
your dad?
oh, the blacksmith, of course. As he's
Wait,
doing
Rick-
this, he actually, I want,
Yes.
to Cyril.
Yeah.
Cyril, I want you to give me a perception scene check, please.
I do not have that.
Just make a regular perception check.
Fair enough.
Ooh, I did not make a test, did I? Alright, roll it over. Oh, he would have failed. Alright, you actually see Lord Kasdan stumble into you, and as he bumps into you, you see him actually fumble a dagger from his side into your pocket, or he tries to. Realizing that he actually fails, actually no, because you're actually, this isn't that type of role. You see him try this though, and his eyes lock eyes with you, Cyril, as you catch him trying to put a dagger into your pocket.
You are not a very dexterous man.
What happened?
I'm trying to put a dagger in my pocket.
Why?
Immediately,
You
he
have-
shoves you back and drops the dagger to the ground, and he screams, "Assassins! I said they're here to kill me!"
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm gonna stealth right now.
Yeah, I'm not with them.
I'm not with this elf. He's. I'm not with the elf.
You all fucking disappear into midday.
I pull my head up, pull my bandana up, and then.
Alright. Now, for expediency, and just because I want to continue the story quickly, I am going to do a bit of what I never usually do. I never really force a hand, but I'm going to here. But because of the situation, because you already talked to the captain of the guard, he was not that far away, and he comes charging in with pretty much the entire town guard. And although you might put up a valiant fight, you all will get pretty much clobbered into unconsciousness. If you want to sneak away, I will let one person, or actually I'll do this. I'm not gonna let everyone, the ones that actually have a stealth focus, I'll let you roll to try to sneak away.
Don't you fucking dare.
Get me the fuck out of here, bro.
Fucking assholes.
I do the Homer Simpson thing where I just kind of phase into the bushes.
Okay. So the entire, like, I'll say about 20 guard, as the two of you sneak away, the 20 will literally pump, and I don't know if whether you fight back or not, but you will be rendered unconscious or at least dragged to the jail.
They just drag us, they don't like say anything.
You're assassins! We'll get to the bombers and hang you in the morning. As they are
Why the
furious
fuck
about,
would
well,
you
the
kill them?
assassination attempt at Lord
Can I
Captain.
just say to the city guard one thing?
Hmm?
Can I just say one thing to the city guard?
Sure.
Why the fuck would I want to kill this loser?
Because he's the new lord. But
And
you
why
hear him.
would I...
Find the other two. There are more with them. As
Lord
you're
of
all
Lord.
hauled off.
Please
to jail.
do. I want to kick their asses.
Okay.
And I'll
You
just-
kick maybe one or two, and then before you're actually.
No.
Get unconscious.
I want to kick the two guys that got away.
Oh, okay.
Kick their asses.
And
If
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
catch
look
us.
at the cards and say, Lord of what? What does he even do?
Oh, he's marrying the mayor's daughter. He's a lord now.
Oh, so he's a lord because he's the daughter.
Yes. Sorry, I
So
made a little
a-
mistake earlier.
A blacksmith. He went from nothing to a lord because why? Why is she marrying him in the first place? Like,
Again, a sense of. You catch a glimpse from their faces of that question reverberating even with them. By all intents and purposes, it is very unusual what is going on here. But that does bring us to the question we have at hand. This is the shut-off time for this game, so...
I say we wrap up and start it up again, so we don't have to rush things, you know.
Yeah, I've got work tomorrow as well. I've got to get me some shit.
Then we just wait until the next available game time. I mean...
Yeah. I could do this time again, exactly.
Now, unfortunately, with my work schedule, I can't do this time for Friday, Saturday. Because I'm actually off of work on Wednesday, Thursday.
let me check my works.
But the mornings, I can do the morning. To finish this game, I can do the mornings. I can do... Okay, so put it this way. This game started at 12 o'clock my time. I can start the game 2 hours before that. So 2 hours before this game started, officially was supposed to start, any day of the week to finish this game.
Yeah, I could do that because I
Friday.
get off at 4.
I got. Is there a planner thing we can use online to kind of where our free time overlap? Because of my.
Well, thank you for the game, guys. I do have to go though.
All right, see you, Chase.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys.
Gnat,
Yeah.
where are you from actually?
I'm England.
Yeah, that's 1 hour behind me then.
Yeah, but since we started at 8 o'clock for me, 2 hours, that's 7, 6.
That'd be
Yeah, I
6.
could do it then.
That's 7 for me. What days do you say hers?
What about you, Miriam?
Oh, I can do it pretty much any time. If it's on a Friday or any time of the weekend.
Okay, so any day of the week, at the 2 hours before today's start, any day of the week I can do, or I can do it on Wednesday, Thursday, pretty much any time.
Wednesday, Thursday, I work this next week from 4 and 8 to.
So it'd be a morning game then.
Oh, I can't do morning games. I've got to get up right.
I mean, but can you do the game that's the 2 hours before this game, like we talked about?
2 hours before this? Yeah, I could do
Yeah,
that.
that's
what
to me
day?
that's 10 o'clock my time. That's why. So
Oh yeah, okay, it is.
What day?
No, I'm in the US, so
I could do Wednesday, Thursday. Can't do Friday. Could do Saturday.
I can do Tuesday and Friday.
Right,
Actually, not
I'll do-
Friday.
Oh no, I could do Tuesday as well.
I can do
I've gotta go
Tuesday.
now. I'll see you guys. Well, when I see you.
so we all can do Tuesday.
Yeah, I could do Tuesday.
Tuesday before 2 hours before this.
Yes.
Tuesday at 6. Yep. Could do that.
Tuesday 7 to what? To when?
Oh, it's probably only have like an hour left.
Yeah, probably hour and a half just to finish this up.
No, I'm from 10 your time to.
So maybe 11,
Oh.
maybe 12 at the most.
It'll be
So literally, like, maybe at the most, Aragorn, a 2 hour game.
at most 2 hours a game.
Yeah, just to finish this one shot.
Yeah, that should be okay.
Yeah.
If there's Tuesday.
Okay. And then Miriam, you good for that, or Zulu?
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
All right, then I'll talk to Chase, and then I'll try to get this up. Everyone's in this room, so I'll talk to everyone specifically, and then we'll try to get this finished, and then go from there. Or it'll be the end of a one shot. So obviously you guys can stick around for another game, if I throw one up, or go on your merry way. Up to you. So.
God damn it! I really hope that box did something.
Don't worry. The box is a part of this. I just end the stream.